Hello, you're listening to the 95th ever episode of Chismes And Menudo. He is
Ricardo, and she is
Adriana, and we are
sitting here with our guest, the lovely and talented Mr. Rudy Ventura.
Rudy.
How you guys doing tonight?
Rudy
Chilling,
Tootie
chilling.
Fruity. Oops.
It's not even nighttime when I said that.
Yeah, it's like the middle of the day.
Fucking with you guys.
I feel like, I don't know.
It feels like a nighttime kind of vibe.
I feel like it's like winding down, like shit, going on outside, and we're like cozy. I feel cozy.
Let's wake up though.
I like having guests on that we know in Dallas. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily know you,
Yeah.
but we come from the same high school. We're about to have somebody that we know. I feel very comfortable. Like with DJ, I was like off and running.
We've seen a lot of like similar things growing up, Definitely
We're from the same
streets.
area.
We've probably heard a lot of similar stories growing up
Yeah.
with crazy shit in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
school and stuff like that.
100%. So I feel nice and cozy. So I feel like we're about to get into some shit.
Yeah.
Rudy said he has stories.
Oh yeah.
So you better not come on here and disappoint. I'm
Oh.
calling you out.
I'll try not to.
Okay, go. So, let's. Rudy is an up and coming stand up micer. I don't know what you call it, Rick. Tell me.
Comedian, dummy.
Straight comedian.
That's what he does, and we're here to talk to him.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I do comedy and I do a couple more things as well. But for the most part, I really want to be focused on comedy. That's where most of my drive is going towards.
How long have you been doing stand-up now?
Now, I say like a month and a half, but I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 2 months, to be honest.
Yeah. How was your first time? Because you said your first time was at, what was it, Backdoor, right?
My first time was at Addison Comedy Club.
Oh, okay, the improv.
The improv, yeah. My bad, improv. And then my second time was at an open mic at Buzz Brews in, I think it's Lake Highlands, I believe.
Yeah.
And then but that time I wouldn't even count it as a show. Like, remember how we
you were
talked
telling
about
me.
this?
Yeah.
So me and Rick have a similar story. We both gotten on stage shit faced before, and I'm sure we felt a certain way about it because we take this pretty serious. You know what I'm saying?
I
And you
felt
don't
like
wanna-
shit, dude.
Yeah, I
Did
felt.
you?
Yeah, because
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be like a funny thing.
it is like in
It-
hindsight,
it's
but
its
then
own
like
sense.
yeah, but then like whenever you like people tell you about it, like dude, you were fucked up on stage. You weren't making anybody laugh. Like you weren't making any sense. And it's just like shit. I've made an ass of myself.
That does sound embarrassing. Oh my
It
god.
is because I feel like have some sense of respect towards comedy or comedians. Like you go up there and you just kind of just shit on them. That's pretty much what you're just kind of doing. And and it kind of when you see people that actually do that like on the regular, you just kind of like. So you kind of expect it for someone like that's about to go on stage and it's like, oh, this guy's made himself look like an idiot before. It's
Oh, it's a
if he
bad
does it
look.
again.
It's a bad look.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because people will see it as like, oh, he just gets fucked up and then he goes on stage.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to Will Call?
I haven't. I've never heard of that. What is that?
It's in Deep Ellum. It's a bar, but they have like a little stage area like in the back. And then George Red, the guy that I was telling you about, he runs an open mic.
Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie.
Yeah, he runs an open mic there. And they always let this one crackhead go up. Like straight up off the street crackhead goes up. And they're like, fuck it, give him like 7 minutes. And he just goes on stage and then just rambles.
Does he get paid?
No.
It's open mic.
Yeah.
Do whatever
None
you
of us-
want at open mic.
Yeah, none
go
of
up
us
there
get paid.
George, he runs that show?
We had a dude go up and start singing the fucking Pledge of Allegiance.
That's cool. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad at it.
I
Were
was
you
just like,
singing
what the fuck?
along?
No.
Did you stand up? And,
I never did it in high school or in school, so why
You
do
were
it
a
now?
bad kid in school, huh?
I was pretty bad.
You look like you were that one kid in class where can't nobody control him.
I had a referral, like a stack of referrals about like in 6th grade like this, 7th grade like this, and then 8th grade for some reason I think
you
because
chilled out.
I had a coach, and you guys probably know him, Coach Hooks. You guys, he was a football coach.
I think I remember him. Was he the
what?
black dude, bald glasses?
Yeah. Dope dude.
Yeah.
You said what?
Was it Marsh?
Marsh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, no.
Yeah, he so for the most part he played for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah,
He was a dope person. He ended
shit.
up marrying
Dallas
Miss
ISD
Thompson.
got that guy to coach?
Yeah, he hurt himself or something like that, and then I guess that's why he stopped playing professional football.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like aside from all that, he always was like a kind of like a father figure at that time when I was going to school. I mean, I always had my dad, but he wasn't really there. So you know, you know the whole story. Like, oh, you guys don't know.
No, we know.
Well, my father, like he drank a lot when we were younger and stuff. So like interaction wise, not really that much. But I mean, it did wind down. So it's cool to see like someone struggle and then
It's
turn it
good.
around.
with it. Yeah.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 5. It gets
Oh
crazy.
shit! I didn't know you had 5
That's
siblings.
me, Ricky. That's gonna be me.
Do you have 5 brothers, like all guys?
No. So it's 5 total. So it's 2 brothers and 2 sisters. It's crazy the whole story. I have a younger.
Wait. So total, you have 6?
Total, it's 5.
Oh, okay.
My
So
bad.
you're
I meant-
one of 5.
I meant- yeah, I
Okay.
meant it
Okay.
like
So
that,
you
yeah.
have. Oh, okay.
I meant.
Are you the baby?
No, I'm not.
You're the middle.
I hate the baby, and I'm just. She's my little sister. She's fucking awesome, but she's annoying at the same time.
What number are you?
I'm in the middle.
Damn. Oh
For real?
my
Dead center?
God.
I'm dead center. I'm the
shit.
middle.
Jasenia is too. She's in the middle.
Yeah,
Y'all are
we were ignored. No,
dude. Okay, middle kids for sure is a thing. Having 5 kids myself, middle kid is a thing.
Jackson. You
Jackson.
technically have 2 middle kids.
I have 2 middle kids, so I have 6.
Wait, how many kids? Do
I
you
have 6 boys.
Okay.
My oldest and my 2 oldest. Yeah, you're right. So it'd be Lenny and Jackson that are middle kids.
No, I'm not saying because of Little John. Like just your kids, like just the ones that like fell out of you. Just those, like you technically have 2. Because if you think about it, Lenny was a middle child.
You?
Lenny was a middle child up until like fucking 2 years ago. You know?
Yeah.
If there's 6
Oh yeah.
total.
Oh yeah. Lenny.
That's what I'm saying. Because she had 3 kids, and then
Yeah.
after her 3rd one, she had 2 more.
I started over 5 years later after my 3rd one.
Yeah.
Okay,
so for
okay.
5 years.
So I have 2 litters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So for like 5 years, her second
so
child, Lenny,
right.
was a middle child. You know.
And
But
then-
now Jackson is the middle child, the 3rd one.
And the
because
first
she had the
kids
extra
are
2.
really like selfish.
And they're how old?
So my oldest he'll be 18 this year.
Okay.
But he's my stepson, so he was 12 when I was 12 and he was born.
I have nephews that I kind of like.
Yeah.
I kind of like help raise and shit. So they're around the same age, like 17 and 16.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
y'all were in the same class.
No, technically, they had held me back 4th grade because I was real bad and shit. Because I was like so fucking bad, like literally.
Do you remember that shit? Like, why?
Yeah, I would about every year I'd go to alternative schools and shit, and like I'd have to take like
I'm right back.
dart buses, trains and stuff back to the back to school and back home. I'd get up like 5 a.m. and then
I know those kids. I remember those kids.
I was bad as fuck though. We'd skip school and shit, throw
And it
rocks
was
at
so-
buses and shit, trains, fuck with homeless people.
Are you
Like,
serious?
there's a lot of crazy shit we used to do. Yeah, and I went with my cousins.
Damn, call him out right now. Who used to do that crazy
They
shit?
probably won't even see this shit. I don't even know. They
Watch this go viral and you fucking know your cousins for some crazy shit.
Um,
He said he used to fuck with homeless people.
when we were like young, like at the dart buses.
Dude, I have a dart bus story that I heard.
Cause there's this train station right in downtown. I think it's Akron Station. You guys know where that is?
I've heard of it.
I could, yeah.
Okay, so there's like a Zena's right by there or something like that. I believe. If not, either way, yeah. We used to always like stop there for some reason. I think it was like the middle of everything for school and stuff. And,
This is when you were going to like Village Fair?
yeah, Village
Yeah.
Fair. This is Village Fair, and then there was like I don't know what it was. I just thought it was gonna be funny. It was a homeless man just like doing his thing, and I run up to him, and I'm like, I just start like yelling and waving my hands and scaring the shit out of him.
He's probably got schizophrenia, like he's already dealing with that shit.
No, for real. I don't even give a fuck. I'm fucking crazy as shit. I'm like 13. I'm scaring the shit out of him. All my friends are behind me laughing their ass off. And they're like, I just scream and I yell. And then he like gets spooked. He runs away. And that was that story. I used to scare the shit out of homeless people when I was young. Shit, probably would do it now. Nah. Maybe. Sometimes I like I'll like wait for a homeless man to interact with me and just see what they got to say. And I don't know if they seem like someone I want to fuck with. I'll fuck around.
Rudy, you're scary.
I only had like one bad interaction with a homeless person. I was in downtown and I was at a club like with a couple friends, but I didn't really want to be there. I think it was, I can't remember if it was after COVID or before COVID, but I ended up leaving and I was trying to get an Uber, but I didn't have signal like in the city. Like it was like Uber was fucked up back then.
Yeah.
So then I started walking and I walked by, I think it was that school. What's that art school? It's not Townview. It's the other one.
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
There's like an art school in downtown, so I was walking past it.
Is it Mountain View?
No.
Fuck. The one Fernando went to.
No, he went to Townview.
Oh, well, shit.
It's
Never mind.
okay.
Yeah, anyway. So I was walking past that school, and then like this dude like walked up on me, and he was just like mumbling. And I was like, what? But he didn't look like 100% homeless, you know? He just kind of looked like...
He was mumbling like to you or just like off to the side somewhere?
No, he came up to me like in my face and then was like muttering. And I was like, what? And I wasn't really paying attention because I think I had Yesenia on the phone. And I was like, what? And then he goes... And I looked at him. I was like, oh, shit, he's homeless.
Yeah.
And then he started swinging at me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Not well. Nah, he didn't get me because I was just.
Did you get him?
Like, oh shit. Nah, and I was like, fuck, he's homeless. He's probably schizophrenic. I think if I just like move to the side, he'll keep going.
Yeah.
And he did because he swung. Yeah. So I went like, boom, boom, and then he swung at me, and as he was swinging, he just kept walking because I just went like.
Ooh, Matrix.
That happened to my homie. I'm not even lying.
I've never had a homeless interaction. I'm sorry. So like these stories are like insane. No, fuck.
You gotta hang out in downtown more.
Fuck you. No, go
set up camp. Be like, hey, you guys want to hang out?
I want to give them sandwiches.
That was one of her ideas to promote this. She was gonna pretend to be homeless.
No, you stupid bitch.
And let's feed her.
Let me tell.
Every night, it's like the survive. You know that one. What's that dude? The dude that used to have like a survival show and
Joe Rogan.
Oh, Bear Grylls.
Yeah, they said that they would give him snacks every now and then.
Yeah.
Don't give me no fucking snacks. My point was, I wanted to pay homeless people to have signs of our podcast.
Oh, that's
pay them
even
$20 a day.
That's fucked up.
Why?
That's fucked up, man.
Why?
Because the reason the reason they have their fucking signs is because they're trying to make money. You're gonna give them fucking $20.
How much do you think they get in a day?
300.
A lot.
300.
Are you serious?
A lot. Yeah, they make a lot.
Well, how about they like
I tried it out for a year. It was pretty good. Got a 401k and everything.
It was the most money I've ever made in my life. I might go back.
Fuck this shit. I'll see you guys.
I got my sign with me right here.
You guys can see me right there under that bridge. They be right there. They be here, man.
What if I just like I say like take the $20, but just you don't have to hold my sign. You can still hold your sign, but you have it right here next to you.
So they have like a double.
We're sponsoring you. Is that really bad?
Yes. You guys are some assholes.
I just figured they could work for, I can give them $20. Is that?
I think you should go try.
It's a business.
That'd be your first interaction with a homeless man, and that'd be the greatest interaction you could probably have.
What if it's the best?
Trying to convince a homeless man
to hold a sign.
No, mate, just put it right there. But
he's gonna take your $20 and do that like shit and use the sign to wipe his ass.
Hey, there's no such thing as bad promo, baby.
Yes, there is.
Nah, but there is like it's pretty cool. You guys know where so I like to fish a lot, like, aside from doing comedy, and I like to fish. And there's this place called California Crossings. You guys ever heard of that? So California Crossings is over there by like Tigers. It's a strip club. I try to say strip clubs because they're pretty easy to remember for people. Yeah. But it's right there. Harry Hines and like some shit.
Yeah.
But there's like a whole like community with like in the woods. It's like a bunch of homeless people. And like one time I was thinking about going and like vlogging that shit and like, interacting. Like Bear Grylls, but
he
you guys can
does that?
Hook me up with some snacks.
He was like in the wilderness. It was that. Yeah, they were people would make memes about it where he's like, "All right, I just got to the woods. I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna drink my piss."
Yeah, and he did drink his piss.
He would drink his piss.
Oh my god! Okay, this is on YouTube.
It was on
Discovery.
TV.
What the fuck?
It was on Discovery Channel.
Oh hell no! I've never seen that. Never heard of it.
So you guys
weird.
are from where? You guys like
Dallas.
But I'm saying, like, where are your parents from? I always ask that question.
Monterrey, Nuevo León.
Our mom.
Our mom.
And then our dad's from Tijuana.
Tijuana?
Ensenada, Tijuana.
Yeah.
Tijuana is just like the state above
out there, dude.
Ensenada.
That's like
Baja California.
Mexico? Or is that like underneath?
It's
right
lower.
under California.
I'm not Mexican, by the way. So that's why
Yeah, you're Salvadorian, right?
Yeah.
You're Salvadorian?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I'm a Guanaco.
Where's your family from? My husband's Salvadorian.
My family's from San Miguel.
My husband's too.
Yeah, some little place called Chilanguera.
Like, I don't know the other
like
names.
everybody got
that sounds like chile relleno.
Really?
My husband loves chile relleno. Maybe
Everybody
it's a
got the
Salvadorian
nickname.
thing.
It's pretty funny. Like
Yeah.
I think my dad is the one that's giving everybody nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that dude's fucking hilarious.
He's You're full Salvadorian?
I'm full Salvadorian.
Oh, okay.
My mom and dad are from the same little canton and shit. So yeah, they would. My dad, like they would. I have my uncle, and his name's Cuveta, and my dad called him Cuveta because there was a guy that would go around and he would sell cuvetas. But the point of these cuvetas were the shit inside of them, you know? Like, they didn't have third world country. Like, they didn't have none of that shit.
No toilets.
So they called him Cuveta for that reason. I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
They called him shit can?
Yeah. And then he got mad at me when we were older and I'm calling him Cuveta. Like, tío Cuveta. They're like, cállate, hueputa. You know, they got that Salvadorian accent hardcore.
Yeah. Dated a Salvadorian girl for a while.
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Moment of silence for you.
Nah,
She watches us. She was an angel.
Really?
I love
very
her.
sweet.
You got lucky.
No, I love her.
She was very sweet. Very nice girl.
Very nice girl.
Dope.
No issues. She wasn't crazy. She fit in well.
Comparing it to like my sisters because
She was
crazy as fuck.
Are they really?
Nah, the older one is. She got a litter of her own as well.
What's the age gap like between you and all your siblings? Are y'all close or is it like pretty
And
far?
how many litters does she have?
She had. I'm talking to like she's a cat. She had like.
Now get a little closer to the mic. Like
Okay.
talk like yeah. There you go.
Like,
Is
talk
it
there.
probably
Yeah,
too
talk-
low?
No, it's a good volume. It's just for
It's
some
my
reason.
first time.
Yeah, for some reason that one when you get away from it, the volume like
can't-
We
fucks
need
up
to
on
get
it.
new mics. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
kind of used to mics. I used to make music and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Perform and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know our editor?
You talking about Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, I record
I
music
just
with him. I got music with him. Yeah, he knows what's up
Dude,
with me. I've
okay.
been making music for a while.
I know Carlos doesn't like to be like on the internet or nothing, but
Oh, that's my dog though.
the amount of people that he knows.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just met another
He's talented as
person.
fuck. And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying that because like I met another person yesterday or the day before.
Mhm.
I don't want to get the name wrong, so I'm not gonna say it, but you know who you are. He watches our podcast, I think, and he's Carlos's best friend, but we're working with him on something like on another project
Oh,
for DJ. And they were messaging each other, whatever, and they were like, "Yeah, I know Adriana, because I know Carlos." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like every fucking body knows Carlos.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, everybody kind of knows everybody around here. Like to be honest.
Yeah, it's weird. Dallas is like a big ass city, but
It's really like
the
Whitechapel.
the area that we grew up in, like everybody kind of knows everyone.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's comfortable because I know you know some, like Carlos. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, we used to skate a lot too.
Yeah.
And growing up, like a lot of people like skating and shit. And I know him a lot because, like I said, he's real talented. But not only is he that, like he really like tries to like get down and like show you how to do it instead of just like being like most producers aren't that way.
No, you're right. Like, and even with us, like whatever we need, however we need it, like he figures shit out and gets it done. Like like when we set up this studio, like
Yeah. He
was
there when
just on it.
He was doing y'all's audio for the St. Patrick's parade.
yeah. Like he was all there. Like he opens up his home. Like he's just a good guy. Carlos is a good guy. I go over there and edit all the time with him and his girl, and we're just sitting there shooting the shit and we're editing.
We love you, Carlos.
Love you, Carlos.
Love you, Los.
But,
You'll never know who he is. You'll
yeah.
never see a picture of
He
him.
loves
but
being behind the scenes.
Yeah. But know that he's the best person out there.
Yeah, I remember we were gonna try to get him to like just sit here and like be like our guy in the chair basically, but we wanted to put a camera on him and he was like, nah.
Yeah, for
Love
sure,
Carlos.
definitely him. So I guess I didn't even talk too much about myself. I feel like I should throw more myself out there.
Yeah, say everything.
I went to
I want to know more of
I
your
went to Marsh.
What elementary school did you go to?
I went to Cabo Elementary School.
Oh, okay.
And then I also went to Janie Stark. I'm sorry, I feel like
That's the one in Farmers Branch, right?
Janie Stark, and then Pershing. I moved around a lot, like when I was in elementary school. I think my parents were just struggling a lot at that time, so we're moving back and forth here and there. And then middle school, when we finally got the house, that's when I went to Marsh, and then from Marsh, WTY, and then WTY, I got my good enough diploma. That's my GED. And
She's
then,
got hers too.
Oh, okay, cool. Shouts out, alumni. No.
You were in Jasenia's class, right?
Yeah. So that's a funny story within itself. I have a brother. I have a brother that is 11 months younger than me. For 1 month, he's not my younger brother. He's just my brother.
Yeah.
For real. And it's always,
so true.
It's always confusing. For real. It's like for that month, I'm like, fuck you, I hate you. Thank you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not like, damn. Nah, it's just like, it's so confusing because it's like, I can't call you little brother. I can't little bro you right now, you know?
Because we're the same age.
Yeah. I can't put you in like a little knuckle sandwich. Nah,
Yeah.
but so like 4th grade I had failed, right? They held me back. I feel confused. It was 4th grade, yeah. And then
So you were in your same class with your little brother?
actually it wasn't 4th. It was 5th. Yeah, are you crying? Go ahead.
She's laughing.
Yeah, I know, laughing. That make you cry. That's how funny it was. So yeah, we were in the same grade.
Look,
I'm
when
explaining
I
too much.
started
Let me just skip
laughing.
No, that's great. I love it. It's great for content.
Look, when I started laughing, I looked like somebody
Cheers.
died.
I love it.
Look at me. Ricky, give me a tissue.
Cheers.
Do you really need it?
I'll cheers from here.
Cheers.
Dude, look at my face.
I'm like that with my sisters. It's hilarious. This is dope, by the way. I love what you guys are doing. I saw it and I'm like, you guys keep going. You like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all keep doing that shit.
Dude,
I've been trying to put in my TV.
Yeah.
you better not.
I usually just leave, you know, just wait for my check.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Sorry,
we
what
went
were
to
you
school
saying?
together. To just skip forward, yeah, we went to school together. We went from school together from like 6th through like 12th, right? Oh,
You and your
I didn't
brother?
even go to 6th through 12th. The fuck, like that's not regular school thing. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it like anyways, yeah. So we went to school together, and in middle school, I made a fucking I made some shit up about him, like. So he can get girls. My brother's real introvert, and I'm real extrovert.
That's so mean.
I know I was a dickhead for this. I told him I apologize, but anyways, something like that. Everybody thinks it's hilarious. So I told everybody that my brother had a huge horse cock.
Fucking knew it. As soon as he said, "Oh, I lied so that he could get girls." Oh, fat cock, got it.
Man, and I tell you, the interactions that he told me were hilarious. His homegirls would come up to him and be like, "Hey, Rudy, Denny, I heard you have a huge dick. Is it true?"
I think I know Denny. He's in the military, right?
He was, yeah. He was in the military. He was in the army. Yeah, been back, and it's been awesome since he got back. It sucked when he left because when he left, like it felt like I was missing something, you know, like my bro, you know.
Yeah.
And then you know, like I didn't see him for like six years, and then when he got back, it was slow interaction to get back to used to each other.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is.
Where did he join?
He joined the army.
Oh, the army.
Did aircraft control.
Nice.
They would guide planes, make sure they wouldn't blow up and shit like that. So hitting each other.
And that's a real job.
For real.
I just drive a forklift.
If you call it that, he said he would just chill and fucking play games and just hang out. Like,
Damn. I'll cut that out.
cut that out, please.
That's funny. He's just
But
like
nah,
playing
yeah.
2K and he's like, "Hey, no, you're gonna crash into a plane. Stop, chill. All right, cool, you good."
I think they would take shifts. It was like, all right, bro, you watch this shit. I'm gonna go fuck around for a bit. You know,
I'm gonna go play Call of Duty. I'm in the
Damn,
army, but I'm gonna go play Call of
what
Duty.
the fuck?
All right. So shouts out to aircraft control and army. Brother would kill me. Yeah.
What was the age difference? I forgot to ask that. Like between you and all your siblings.
No, you're fine. So my younger sister is fuck. I'm just kidding. Doesn't it feel that way sometimes? Or do you know your sibling? How many siblings do you have?
I only have that one, and then we have a little brother in Mexico.
Okay, so that's easy. When I got a whole fucking litter like us, it's kind of hard to remember everybody's birthdays. I'm 28. My younger brother is 27, and my younger sister is 24. 25. Don't kick my ass if I'm wrong. And then my older brother is 33, and then my older sister's 35. I'm 34, 35. Yeah.
Damn.
So there's like about like 2 to 3 to 5 years differences on everybody.
So like you and
Except for me
your
and my brother.
Yeah, you and your younger siblings are closer, and then your older siblings they're closer, like in age.
Oh yeah.
So 2 litters.
Yeah, but
Sort
we're
of,
all
yeah.
really tight. It's crazy. Like we all call each other. We all talk to each other. Like it's definitely changed a lot since like I got back to the family. Like so that's a whole nother story. Like I was in a relationship for a long time where it was like I didn't really see my family and stuff.
Was it a good relationship or a bad? I always ask people about their love life.
No.
No what?
No, it was not a good relationship. But
Damn.
I mean, in a sense, it was good in its own little world. It made me who I am today. But I mean, if you go on like a bigger scale and you see everything for what it is, I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But yeah. But yeah. So after because I had to come back and interact with my family again, and everybody was just kind of separated, especially my brother being so far, and then me not being there, and then everybody's just working, and then coming back about like 2-3 years now later. We're all super tight, and it's super fucking dope because we all call each other. I literally was on the phone with my older brother for this shit. There was a fucking motorcycle thing going on today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's like fucking so many people on motorcycles today. I recorded it. I know that's random as fuck, but because we were just talking about my family. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
So like who's the oldest? Is it a girl or a boy? A boy?
The girl.
The girl's the oldest.
Technically, but like mentally, my oldest brother.
Yeah, that's me and Ricky right there.
So it's girl, boy, girl. Oh, okay.
And then I got there's 5 babies. Yeah, there's my nephew, my oldest nephew. I'll just say names: Juan, Alex, and then there's Janessa, which is the baby girl. She's like 4. And then whose babies are these? My older sister.
Oh, okay. How many does she have?
4.
She has 4. Okay.
Yeah, it's Alex, Juan, Angel, and Janessa.
Yeah, because she's 35?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm 30. So, yeah, I'm 30. So,
yeah, she's old as
time
fuck.
to pop more out.
Fuck no, what the fuck?
She shut the factory down.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I did. I cut it.
Did you put the 2-week notice in? Or?
Dude, I went I went into labor at our cousin's daughter's first birthday and our cousin's wedding. So that day we had 2 events that we had to go to. When I went into labor, one of our cousins, his daughter
Same baby
turned
though, right?
1. Felix.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying with Hendrix you went into labor.
Were you there when she's...
Yeah, we were at a party.
That's what I'm saying. First, they went to like this big ass little girl's first or second birthday party, and you know Mexicans do it fucking big.
Yeah.
And so then like,
labor story. Oh yeah, so I found out when I was born, my mom had to help my dad push the car because it had died on the way to the hospital.
That's fucking awesome. That's a great way to start.
Yeah. And people wonder why the fuck I am who I am. Yeah, man. That shit was crazy.
Why didn't he get out and push? And
He needed extra help, man. Fuck it. It'll help me push me out faster, right? A little extra pressure.
oh shit!
Extra pressure right before the big pump.
You're gonna fall on the street. You're literally gonna be born on Web Chapel.
Oh, at that time I lived by the Galleria. You guys know where the Valley View is? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, we're right here. We're literally right. I'm talking like we're far as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we grew up right here at Dallas North Apartments.
Okay.
Do you know where those are? They're the corner ones on Montford and Alpha, right by that Chevron.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
You probably know my husband, or your brother probably knows my husband.
Honestly, yeah, because
a lot of people.
They're around the same
That's
age.
where he was around, and he's Salvadorian.
Maybe. What's his name? I'm bad with name. I got to see a picture.
He was the one that was you were drunk, but he was
we're hammered.
he was the one that was
He
handing
was the
out
one
shots.
that getting you drunk.
Yeah,
He was the one handing out shots.
I got to see a picture, but yeah,
Do you have your phone?
I have my phone. Yeah, I think I got a picture. Of it.
Yeah, because he grew up around that area too.
Okay, yeah. So like, you know what? Like across from that, the other side. I don't know what they're called now, but they were called Montfort Apartments. And at the time, we had a big war. Like not like gun war, like just a retarded. Like we would throw sticks across the fence, and like just random shit like rocks and try to hit each other. We called it a war, but it was just kids being retarded. And then we thought it'd be funny to fill up a water bottle full of piss and throw it over and hit them.
That's always funny. You were not wrong. That is funny.
And we hit them, and we got hit back, and it was just a whole pissy war at the end.
Oh shit! They retaliated.
Yeah, they retaliated. They're like, "Fuck that! Get the smallest kid and make him piss in this bottle right now." And you can kind of see through the fence, kind of. So I was like, "Get ready! They're trying to throw one. They're throwing another one."
That's why Denny went to the army.
You learned how to chunk grenades there.
What the?
Yeah, those are at those Montfort.
It's like, it's cool, guys. I got a Gatorade bottle.
Hold on, man. Let me just diffuse this one real quick. Catch it midair. So yeah, there's that and some funny stories there. Like,
A lot. That's insane, dude.
That's him right there. Show him which one he
Ricky,
is.
please. Are you serious? He's gonna be so mad that you showed that picture.
Why? It was years ago.
That there's better pictures than that.
I don't have that many pictures of John.
Ricky, help me.
It's the
looked
first
like
one
he
I
didn't want
found.
to take that photo.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
I thought this was my phone. My bad.
I don't think I know him, but he probably knows my older brother.
Yeah, because he graduated 08, his older brother. And John graduated
That's
08. That's
yeah.
the same year he would have graduated.
Yeah.
They probably knew each other. Everybody knew John.
Yeah, everybody knows
My
John.
brother's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah. So then from there,
Did you like this?
I never even tried. Did I? I think I just popped it. I don't think I tried.
Why would you? It's been sitting there for. Now you gotta
It's
drink
like
it.
gum. I like when it marinates. Bacteria.
Dude, people do that.
What?
They dry age steak.
Oh, that's really good.
I've never tried it.
I'm a chef, by the way. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
know.
he's
yeah.
okay. So that's also he's a chef.
Yeah.
Wait, did you actually go to the culinary school?
My chef told me don't ever do that. That's dumb and a waste of time. You'll learn more in the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I've met people that have gone and all that stuff, and they're the worst on the line. I'm real like competitive when it comes to cooking, like in a line.
Do you watch cooking shows?
Yeah, that's kind of what got me into it. Like Gordon Ramsay yelling, "Where's my bloody lamb sauce?"
You should do that, but Mexican version.
Yeah, I did.
Or Salvadorian.
I was actually like, I was kind of like, I ran a kitchen for a little bit, and I was kind of like a dickhead to my. But we all had like a connection. You know what I'm saying? It was. It was.
Have you seen that show Bear?
No.
Oh, the bear.
Cocaine Bear?
No, fool. What the fuck?
It's
I saw that. That's crazy.
I haven't. I saw a little bit.
It's about the chef in Chicago.
It's called Bear.
Dude.
Yeah, the bear.
Did you watch Shameless?
Yeah.
The guy Lip?
Not really, but yeah, kind of. I said yeah, like I fucking watched every season. I watched it till about like the second season.
Okay,
yeah.
well, you know the brother Lip?
Yeah, the
The
little
smart
brother.
one. No,
he was like the
older
second.
brother.
Yeah, the oldest one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the oldest
yeah.
guy.
Under the girl.
It's his
Yeah.
show. He's a chef, and he goes. It was so good. You have to watch it. It's on Hulu. Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
I could let you borrow my. Okay, I was
Oh,
gonna say.
I'll take it.
It's
I love not paying for any of my stuff, and that's exactly how things are right now. I don't pay for Disney Plus. I don't pay for Netflix.
you just have somebody's password.
All my girlfriends. I'm just kidding.
Wait.
So wait, for real? Nah, something like that. But yeah, it's dope because I could just use whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, well, go on Hulu and watch The Bear. You're gonna love it. Love it. It's so good.
Right, this-
It's so good.
okay.
Yeah, he's basically.
that.
I think it's about his dad died or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Is this like a show?
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
a TV show.
It won an award or something, I think.
Okay.
I think it won an Emmy.
called
something
Bear,
like
right?
that. The Bear. Yeah.
The Bear. Okay, cool.
It's so good, dude. You will love it.
You guys seen that movie Chef?
Yeah. I love that
I
movie.
like that one. When it first came out,
Love it.
I watched it so much. I was like, I can't watch it.
My husband
Yeah.
loves that fucking
Really?
movie. That's
I
a movie
love
he'll
cooking.
play over and over
I'm
again.
really passionate about cooking.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like So like I said, I used to make music. So I used to like open up for artists like Xavier Wolf and stuff like that. Like it was real cool. And I was part of this group called Groovy Gang at the time. And we were just real cool. Like at the time, like TK was like around. You guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he was
He's
at
still
one of
locked
my parties just like this and shit.
He's still locked up?
Oh yeah. He got
Yeah,
like 40 years or something. Yeah. Young dude. Just caught up in the mess.
Yeah, he was like 20 when he went in, I think.
I think he was about that. I think he was younger.
Younger? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he was like just borderline 18, some shit. Because he was in the game. He was like rapping at like 15, 14.
Yeah.
With his homie Pimpies. Like we'd all chill. Like we were all cool and shit. Smoke and shit. So I never expected to see that. But yeah, and what was I going with that?
So after you were like performing and everything and making music, that's when you got into cooking, like after you got out of that?
Yeah, because then I had got into like I said, I got into a relationship and I just wasn't like the music and stuff. When you're in a relationship, it's not really that easy, especially like, you know, when, come on, I'm a rapper, like a local rapper, like girls are going to want to like, you know what I'm saying? So it just didn't work out. And I was like, I felt like I was missing an art or something. And I ended up finding cooking. Like the girl at the time I was talking to was a server at the job, and she was like, "Hey, they needed some cooks. Just lie and say you know how to cook." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, all right." And
What?
yeah, and I lied and I said I knew how to grill cook, and I didn't. And they trained me, and I worked for about 2 weeks. I was like, I don't like this place. I quit, and I found another cooking job, and then I did that for like about like, I ain't gonna lie, like 30 different cooking restaurant jobs. I'm like 30, maybe like 20, but I've worked a lot of restaurant jobs. It's just because I feel like if you're not happy somewhere, then why be there, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what everything I do.
You know, that's a big thing now that people are saying. Like, you should only be at a job max 2 years, and then you need to be finding the next thing. Like, you can only stay
I thought
at
you
a
were gonna
job.
say 2 months. I was like, fuck yeah.
No, like, well, for like, this is for like careers, I guess, but like,
I do.
eventually you do have to like stay there, but like only 2 years. People will stay at jobs for their whole lives.
I love cooking and stuff, but working wise, I just don't like it for the fact that you work every weekend, and you can't like on the weekends. It's like typically when I want to go see my family and stuff, and that's the only time everybody's available because usually everybody works 9 to 5s, you know.
Yeah.
And so I had to leave that. I was cooking and stuff for a restaurant. I left that, and then I started my own landscaping recently. And that's been going really good, to be honest.
That's good. It's season's coming up.
Yeah. I got my machines, and it's been going good. I've done like 6 jobs in a matter of 2 weeks, and so we'll go from there.
That shit is hard.
Are you just doing it on your own? You got people with you?
No, just myself.
Oh, that's tough, dude.
I've always been like independent on everything I try to do. Like I used to sell pupusas. I was thinking about doing that again.
Sweet.
Yeah, I do a lot of shit.
And you make them too.
Dude.
Fresh. And I would sell
You know how to make good pupusas?
Oh.
My mother-in-law's pupusas. She had to
Not like
really
my mama's,
work
though,
for
but
it.
yeah.
She had to really
Right
work
there.
for it. And she didn't know how to make them for a long time. It's only been within like the past 5 months where she learned. But like,
Nah, my mom.
they've gotten so good.
Like even my whole family can even say like vouch for my mama. Her pupusas hit. They did.
But she's been doing them for like ever.
Yeah, and I started doing them for a while, selling pupusas and shit. I was doing like 3 for $10, and with the fucking
The
I was gonna say
repollo
cuajada,
and the
repollo, yeah, cuajada,
sauce.
something else.
What's called?
It's like cheese type shit.
Oh,
like
okay.
like a
You know,
softer cheese.
I love
A lot people love it.
plátanos with beans and the fucking
No man,
cream cheese. Oh
not
god.
going real.
When I was pregnant with my 5th baby, I had to have that every week.
Oh my god.
Plátanos with the beans
And
and,
the
the crema, dude, with some salt on
And the
top.
little
Oh,
queso?
not some salt on top, with a
Oh,
shit ton of salt on. Oh,
I bet your taste buds are different when you're
dude,
pregnant.
hell yeah. That's all I wanted. And then with one of my other ones,
Did you get swollen feet?
oh fuck yes,
Because of all the salt.
because all the salt.
Complaining about that.
Yeah. Anyways, I was super Salvadorian with my last pregnancy.
That's cool though. He's Salvadorian, so you gotta like know a little bit about our
Yeah.
culture. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, she got a bunch of little half babies.
We got a lot of beef when it comes to soccer.
Why?
Mexican
Mexican,
and Salvadorian
Salvadorian.
soccer is what. Then they had like a whole big ass fight about it back in the
My
days.
Yeah.
my oldest wants to do
Like
soccer really bad.
Axel, really? I thought he didn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
I
he
love my
wants to do
Mexicans.
soccer.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we're
been
cool.
like, well, I just like for the like. when I was younger, I used to get mad when people would be like, "Are you Mexican?" And
Really?
yeah, I used to be like, oh, what nah, like why is everything just why is it such a small jump? Because you're brown and you cut yards. I'm like, well, I'm fine. You're halfway right.
Like Salvadorians do that shit too.
Yeah. But yeah, now it's just cool, man. It's funny to get older.
Yeah.
Seeing shit.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I think I even made a joke about it where like Salvadorians are racist against Mexicans just because whenever you ask them, like, oh, I thought you were Mexican. Exact same thing. Like, hell no, I'm not no dirty fucking.
That was a valid joke.
That comes from a place of truth.
Yeah, I would have laughed my ass off.
Damn.
Nah,
you wouldn't have even told, like, because you don't have a. Well, I guess. Do you know like Spanish? You know, like you're fluent. You're fluent.
I'm like 80%. I want to say. That's funny. I got to do a percentage on it. I would say honestly, if you like ask my brothers and sister, they're like, hell no, this nigga doesn't know how to speak Spanish. But I kind of do. Like, I've gotten better at it. And I honestly lost a lot of it going to school and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, my mom would always work and my dad was doing his thing. So, like, I never really talked as much because I know when I was little, that's what I learned first. And then going to school and stuff, then I lost it all. And then after school, like, I got into the whole kitchen and working with a lot of Mexicans. So, like, now when I speak Spanish, I speak somewhat of, like, a Mexican. Like,
That's what I was about to ask.
It's kind of crazy. Like, and my parents will call me out on it.
That, I was about to ask you that.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Not like call me out, but like they'll like my brother. People notice it. Like
John has the same thing.
You have
It's
like
the exact same story.
But I still have like a light Salvadorian accent when I talk Spanish. So some people can see. Some people.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, because her husband.
You guys are both bilingual. Fluent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fluent.
It's dope. It's dope. Honestly, like
I love it.
Because have you guys noticed the difference when you know how to speak Spanish and when you're like when you interact with someone like a lady at Wendy's or something? Let's say like anywhere you interact with a lady that doesn't really know too much.
Like
there's a difference when you talk to her in English and Spanish.
Yeah.
She'll give you fucking ketchup at McDonald's if you know Spanish.
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Fuck you" if you're only speaking English.
Yeah, dude.
But it is dope. You get treated a little different. Not all the
just
time.
because like they feel more comfortable with you. Like whenever I was working at Pizza Hut, I remember there was one time this lady came up and she was like kind of struggling to speak English.
Yeah.
And then she just got frustrated. She was like, "Hablas español? Sí, señora. ¿Cómo te puedo ayudar?"
Yeah.
And she like
dude.
she just relaxed and just like, "Ah, gracias,
Dude.
gracias a Dios." And then
Yeah.
you know,
Anywhere
I always try to help
go,
people. By the way,
dude, I was about to say
Always.
that.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, if I see somebody, and I'm on the lookout, like I have a fucking watch on it. Like I'll spot somebody that maybe it's like stereotyping, whatever. Like an old like abuelita, maybe she needs like help, so I'll keep an eye on her. Like if we're in the checkout line or whatever, and like I will be the first one to jump in and say something. I love it. I actually got into it with a Walmart employee.
What?
Because the lady, I was at the store with my mom and Axel, and we were already in the checkout line, and this ladies, you could tell they didn't know English. They were only talking to each other in Spanish, and the cashier started calling them bitches.
Oh shit!
Because she was frustrated because
Real.
they couldn't interact, and so oh god, Delilah was there, one of the people that we know. She was there in a whole separate line, like we had just ran into each other, and I go, "What did you say, you fucking bitch?" And like the managers from Walmart had to pull that cashier away because I wouldn't stop like going towards her. But the cashiers or the people that were there in front of us wouldn't move, so I couldn't go through them to go and like talk to them. And yeah, dude, I blew up. That's how passionate I am, bitch.
yeah, because it's fucking annoying when
It's
people are
annoying.
just like you see all those videos of people. They're like it's just a group of Mexicans and they're just speaking Spanish. They're just talking to each other, not talking shit about nobody. And then some white ladies just
like
"You're in America, speak English," which is fucking
Bitch.
funny because I was talking to this with Fernando Francisco.
It's so bad.
There's like this trend that's going on in Mexico where white people are coming down to Mexico and they're working like their remote jobs, but they're living in Mexico because it's so much cheaper because they're making like 30, like fucking
dude.
100.
I heard her talking about this in the podcast.
Yeah.
last time, that you guys, Mexicans are like growing, like
Yeah.
but you wouldn't
we're
want to
taking
move
over.
there, right?
To Mexico?
Oh,
Fuck. Well, I don't know.
Now you're thinking about it.
If I made the money I make here in Mexico,
That's
because our
never
dad
gonna
does
happen.
that. Our
That's
dad
never
does
gonna
that.
happen. Oh yeah,
That'd be
That'd be
dope.
dope.
Yeah, but the thing is that what they're doing down is they're taking their job that they have here. They like work remote and they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna move to Mexico because instead of paying rent here, that's like fucking $1,200 a month. I go down there and pay $600.
But it's like, it's like you're living.
You're still getting paid your.
Yeah, you're still getting paid.
Down there.
So your American dollar is going way further.
It goes way further,
Yeah.
But
way
it's
further.
the exact same fucking thing that like our parents were trying to do. They can't make money over there, so they try to come over here. Now they're just being hypocrites. They're like, oh, this is smart. Like I've created something. No, bitch, you just immigrated. You just did what Mexicans fucking do. And then there's this one video that kept going around where this dude was like doing an interview with like a news anchor or something, because they're trying to get citizenship in Mexico too.
You cucks.
Wow.
You
They're trying to get every advantage of the government.
cunties.
So what this dude was talking about, he's like, the best way to do it actually, like I just learned about this, is if you have a kid here, because if you have a kid in Mexico, they're natural, like he's a natural born citizen. So
I'm
then
about
you
to
can
go
just
insane.
you can get your.
I'm about to go insane.
So now they're gonna use what
That
we
is
did against.
Hell yeah, dude.
ridiculous.
They're fucking over there
Fuck
anchor
you.
babying fucking
They're
Mexicans.
fucking anchor babying.
Oh yeah, I want to get a tattoo.
And then they're going to be offended.
Sounds like an episode of South Park or something.
Right? I want to get a tattoo right here. That's like an anchor and then just like a baby hanging on it.
I'll do it with you.
All right, bet.
Damn, that's insane, dude.
got
But I
one.
would definitely. Okay, but what do you say about like Mexican Americans going over there and doing the same thing?
That's cool.
Because I can get my dual citizenship right now.
Well, then we're just playing the same ball game at that point.
No, we did it the right way.
Gotta outsmart them though.
No, we did it the right way.
Yeah, we didn't choose to be born on this side.
Yeah.
It's just done because like
Right. Now we got all this pressure.
yeah, like the hypocrisy of like a couple years ago, people were talking shit about anchor babies, like people that were like born in different countries, had their kids here, and then got their citizenship.
Yeah.
But that's because we were fleeing a country that didn't have any opportunities.
There's a lot of war.
Yeah.
You're leaving a country still with its opportunities.
Yeah.
My dad was in the army out in El Salvador, and there was like
Ooh.
there was a lot of civil wars at the time.
Yeah.
You guys ever heard of that? And he was actually like a real like army dude, like just in the jungles, fucking shooting lights. He
That's
said
probably why he drank.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's why as I'm older, you know, you start to understand things. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you're so angry when you're kind of younger, and you're like, well, why the fuck?
It's not until you're
older.
older that you understand.
And
Especially with your parents, like thinking like, oh shit, like they were our age when they were having all these kids
dude.
and trying
then
to
you
do
try to
all that shit.
understand. Oh, because my dad had his first kid at 26. So I always thought like, you know, from over there, like, you know, like Mexico, Salvador, everybody's having kids like at a young age.
Young, yeah.
But it was just surprising to me when I found out. My mom was like 19 and my dad was like 25.
Well, she was a young one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's just crazy. The whole trip over here.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I wonder how the
like,
trip over here was. You know what I'm saying?
probably hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't just got to go through like from.
I mean,
Mexico
I heard
to
stories. I
US.
heard that like in Mexico, some lady saw like my sister and my brother like sleeping outside with my dad, and
Oh, so that your older siblings were born in Salvador.
yeah. They went
They
through the
traveled
struggle.
with babies.
Yeah, my dad. He put when they crossed the border, my dad had both of them on his back, and then
Damn.
came over here. And I was actually supposed to be born in El Salvador.
Was your mom
but-
pregnant when they were
Yeah,
coming
and then
over?
I don't know how my mom.
Anchor baby, what's up, bro? Yeah.
We're taking over, baby. No. Whenever my mom was, I don't know how, because we were real poor, but I think my uncles like bought a flight for her to get out here, you know, somehow. And so my mom was like 8 months pregnant with me.
Oh shit.
So yeah, and then I was sort of born here.
Shit.
And this is me.
Wait, so what year were you born? 94?
94
Ah, okay, same.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're
what-
both 28.
what
We're the
birth-
same
what
age. So y'all
September.
didn't go to the same
September.
school?
November. We did. I'd see Ricky sometimes.
Oh, okay.
We
went
never
away?
really interacted.
No.
Because you were back
you're just-
grade.
Well, that.
when
but
he was in
I
eighth grade-
just- you were a real introvert though. Like you were
Yeah.
always just to yourself. Like I never really messed with people like that. Like if I see you, you're cool and you're chilling. Like I don't want to. I have a brother that already is in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I know how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm already fucking annoying as it is. So I don't want to come and interact and fuck up your world some more.
Yeah, I just remember
I
I,
was
would
doing
always.
all that for him at the moment.
Okay.
I just remember I would always see you in the hall, and then like all of a sudden you do some like spazzy shit, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, Rudy's spazzing."
Yeah, I always was spazzing doing some crazy shit. I love fucking with teachers. I love
Yeah.
annoying people. growing up, like
I never saw it as well. The shit that I would see you do, like just randomly in the hallway, I never saw it as annoying. I'd just be like, "Oh, Rudy's spazzing."
Well, there's different sense. There's times when I'm just being funny, and then like, well, I'm not saying annoying people like my students. I mean like more teachers. Like I used to like pissing off teachers when I was like little. I think that's why.
Did you have a lot of teachers that were like bitches to you or what?
No, I just like fucking with teachers because I guess
Like
I
in
never
a good way or
I think I just didn't get attention at the house. So in my world, I was trying to like get it from them. You know what I'm saying? Recognition and shit like that.
What's your zodiac?
I'm a Scorpio.
What is Jackson?
Jackson? I don't know. He's your kid.
What his birthday is the 25th. I'm asking you to Google.
25th of what?
November. No, October. November.
October. 26th of October.
Look it up. Thank God for internet.
It's because he's a middle kid too.
Scorpio.
So you telling me you're the middle kid and you didn't know what to, he's a Scorpio too.
October 26th.
I swear to God, if Jackson's out here spazzing like that, I will beat the shit out of him.
It's all right.
Nah, I don't think
Did you
so.
get the shit beat out of you?
Yeah, it didn't
Never
work.
mind, I'm looking at you.
I wish they would have talked to me. Damn it, Dad. No.
No, because he was a baby for like the first 5 years. So I think you balanced him out.
You balance out like eventually. I had like I was like prescribed like ADHD medicine and
Did you take it?
For a bit, and then my mom noticed that it was making me like really sick because there was literally like meth for a kid.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't myself. I wouldn't want to eat. I wouldn't want to interact with nobody. I would just always be like,
Oh my God.
like real sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Because that's all that shit does is like, oh, this kid has a lot of energy. They're trying
That's
to
cool
knock
that
it.
your mom noticed and stopped
Yeah.
it. Like,
both of us. Really, me. I was just real bad. I would pretend he didn't spit it out in the shower and shit like that.
Yeah.
And eventually, like, she just knew I didn't want to take it no more. And I tried to explain to her, and she finally understood. Like, you know, this is hurting me. It's not doing anything better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what sucks is like those medicines, they're trying to like knock you down like your energy level just a couple notches just so that you can pay attention, but it just zonks you out. You're just a fucking zombie just walking around. And then like fucking up your brain chemistry like that when you're a child,
yeah.
it ends up affecting you like later on in life.
My boys are all crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I guess because with us, how like dad and mom did it with us, it was like, my son is not autistic, my son is not dyslexic, my son is not this and that. And
Their son was.
he wouldn't treat us. He didn't even want us to get us tested, you know?
No.
So like whatever, but he also didn't do medication. So it was kind of like put up with the kid that you got type of thing.
I see what you're saying.
And so like, but now we have the chance to research it ourselves. You know what I mean? Like our parents' generation or even your parents' generation didn't have any info to go off of. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying is like when you get older, you start to understand your parents more because you realize like
They just didn't have like,
they didn't have resources.
I'm not saying like they didn't have a mind of their own. Yeah, but yeah, just not resources really.
Yeah.
Just kind of like what the world told them is like that's what it was. Like what they saw in the news was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like you have to be like really empathetic.
Yeah.
Kind of at a point because it's like it's really nobody's fault. Like they didn't
Some
know.
people either forgive, some people don't. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody takes their own route. Like for the most
Yeah, that's true.
And also, like, eventually when the boys grow up, you know, they're going to be saying the same thing. Like, oh, my mom didn't know that this was, what she was doing was bad, you know?
Yeah, they'll be able to speak because they'll have a mind of their own as they get older, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best thing about the internet is just like you can do as much research as you can. There's a lot of fucking lies on there.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot like mental health is really like important. Like to be honest, like I believe it or not, I went to a mental hospital once, not because I was crazy, but because I fucking popped a lot of Xanax and then I woke up inside of there, and then
oh shit,
I was suicidal at the time. So I guess like when I was blacked out drunk off these Xanax, I was like saying like, oh, I wanted to kill myself. Like it was real dark, you know what I mean, at that time. And I woke up there for 2 weeks. Like I was locked up with these crazy ass people, like people like pissing themselves, screaming Bible verses. Like I was saying some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? And to come out after all of that and, you know, be who I am today, it's just kind of cool because like, I didn't expect the route to go the way it went, but it made me definitely who I am today, and it made up for a lot of fucking crazy stories and a lot of funny fucking stories.
Yeah.
Dude, like
at the mental hospital, there was this dude that
just go right into
at this mental hospital, there was this dude that would like he would sleep all day, but he'd sleep by the urinal, like right by the toilet. So like he'd be right all in the piss and shit. He didn't give a fuck though, cause you know he's fucking crazy. And he'd sleep all day. He'd be like, and then like all the crazy guys, cause I started understood who was crazy and who was not crazy. But then I had like my I can get kind of close to you, and I gotta back up when you're getting crazy. And some people like they skits out every now and then, so they're chilling for a bit, and then they go have their episodes, and you just leave them alone, do their thing. Then they'll eventually come back and kind of talk to them. It made me realize I wasn't as crazy as I thought I was.
Yeah.
But there was this dude that would sleep on the floor, and one time all the crazy guys, everybody I was just watching this shit, you know, like someone had snuck some crackers or some shit from the lunch, because we would all eat. It was like school for real. Like you'd wake up, you go to school, you had classes and shit like that, then you had church on Sundays. But anyways, yeah, this dude, he was sleeping, and someone snuck some like apples and crackers, and like we never saw this guy eat. He would skip lunch and shit. So this crazy dude, he would go and he would feed the dude. This nigga would be sleeping and he'd be like, bro was knocked out, sleeping, eating.
What the fuck?
I was like, oh shit.
So he was like conscious, but he was just knocked out.
I don't even know.
Oh,
he would
shit,
wake
that's
up
crazy.
like every blue moon though.
Yeah.
But he'd always be like in that like real sleepy mood.
Damn.
That's insane.
That reminds me of that movie with
People would like knock people out for no reason. Like you had to be
just
careful.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, like you just chilling, then you just see some nigga get up, boom, and then this nigga go to sleep. I'd be like, what the fuck? Oh my god, that could be me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
insane.
That's-
I feel like you could have like gone a really crazy route. Like your
Yeah.
life could have gone left real quick.
Yeah, like during that phase, I was like addicted to Xanax and heroin. It was really bad.
It did. Never mind. It did. It
Yeah.
did go that way.
Yeah,
Then
but you got out.
whenever I got out of all that shit, that's when I realized like, you know, there's more to live for.
How old were you around that time?
21,
Damn.
22, 21, 22.
Well,
Yeah, Xanax is a bitch. I used to take them in high school.
Yeah. I didn't jump into all that shit till later, so I felt kind of like a fraud.
Like a fraud. I only started taking it because
Poser.
like I would like break them into fours,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I would take them like throughout the day, you know.
Because they have that one special number. What was it, like G37?
Yeah.
Shit like that at the time.
Yeah, I would take the full white ones.
Yeah,
the ones
yeah.
that like had the
And they
Xan
had those
on it.
Hulks,
Yeah, those green Hulks.
yellow school
yeah.
buses.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
it was just
dude?
different ones that like people would press and shit.
Yeah, it was all just pressed shit that just fuck you up, you know?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude, but I remember like I would crack them up like in fours and then take one in the morning and then later on during lunch like take another fourth and then just
It feel good
keep doing-
sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But then like when you stop feeling that little four, you go into halves, and then when you stop feeling that half, you go into the whole thing, and then it goes from 1 pill to 2 to 3 to 4 to
Yeah.
and if you're real depressed, you're gonna fuck. Oh, I don't feel it. Fuck it, I'm gonna pop another 3.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was for me.
The most I did at one time, and it was an accident because it was stupid. I've told it on the podcast before. I took 3 at a time, and
But that wasn't intentional.
no, because I took one and then I took another one and then the third one I didn't realize that I took
Oh, okay.
because I forgot about the second one that I took. So I took
You
the
were
third
like,
one
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
it was 2.
Yeah.
And then I got to a party super late and everybody was already fucked up. And my friend lined up 5 shots of tequila and was like, "Take these right now. You got to catch up." And I was like, "Okay." So I took all 5 of them. And then I woke up in my friend's parents' room.
You could have died. You could have not been here.
Yeah, I really could have.
There's a lot of moments with that, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I say when I'm here, I'm just real grateful for everything. I'm not really in a rush for everything. Like, to be honest, it just comes as it is. Like, you never know. Tomorrow's not promised, so you just got to live in the moment. And, like, you know, if things come that way, then, you know, God has that route for you. But for the most part, until then, we'll figure it out. Fuck it, man. I'm having
Yeah.
fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
So how long have you been clean? Like heroin, bars, and everything?
Oh, man, it's been like...
Well, he did it when he was 21.
Yeah, like
So he's
after that, I
28
stopped.
now.
I stopped doing it like right after that. When I got out the mental hospital, I stopped fucking with all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh no, then, but I didn't. It's not like I didn't have another habit. I drank, like, but it was worse now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just went,
Oh no! We're enabling.
start chugging all of them.
I
You guys ready to see me?
I
Bought all those for
Guys brought me the podcast. You want to see me? You know me? Nah,
We are done serving alcohol to guests after this.
nah.
Actually,
So yeah, at the time I was a bit wild. I'd like to get drunk and and I had a lot of self-pity at the time. I wasn't really happy.
Yeah.
And I would drink to drown out those sorrows. And then like one day I was just like, I need to slow down on this shit, you know? Like, I mean, not really slow down. I don't think the drinking was the issue. I think just the self-hatred was what was fucking me up, you know what I'm saying? And then when I learned to really love myself more, like definitely like shrooms, DMT, and all that stuff helped me out a lot.
Yeah,
like,
help you look and
just see a different perspective of things.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was just like, this was my world. You know what I'm saying? And then when I disconnected myself from the world I was in, and I brought myself into the world I'm in today, you know, with my people, you know, it's love. I feel a lot of love now. I don't feel alone. I know it's just easy to make a phone call and I got someone to pick up versus when it was real dark and shit, you know. But yeah, what was I going with that one?
I don't know, but I want to cry.
I said it was gonna get a bit dark in this podcast. It's like I want to be funny.
No. We cried a lot on our podcast. A lot, yeah.
Because I don't know if this is like because I know I'm introducing me like as a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I mean whatever.
It's a comedy podcast, but if you talk about something real, we're gonna talk about something real. You know?
That's cool.
We move where you move.
That's what I like. Yeah, okay. And then yeah. So after all that, yeah, I was clean. I never really felt like I was like a drug addict though. I felt like I was doing it to be part of something that I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my homies are doing it in my neighborhood. They were really bad on it. You know what I'm saying? And like I saw them doing it, but at the time I would just smoke weed. I would even let them do it in front of me. It never bothered me, and I never felt like wanting to do it. But when I got depressed, that's when it like
you wanted an
me.
escape.
I was like, I want to try this. Like, wait, I never shot it up my fucking arm. Like I was a pussy. I would fucking do it up my nose.
I was a pussy. I don't need snort heroin.
Yeah, put it up my ass. Yeah. So and it's crazy because I actually know like in my neighborhood that was like I want to say names, but it was pretty bad, man. Like we had a dude that ended up twerking for heroin. Like the drug dealer recorded him, and he was like the biggest bully in the neighborhood. Like everyone was kind of like,
you're gonna have to tell me the name after the podcast.
Yeah, and then
I think I might know what you're talking about.
And then
For real?
I think.
and then after that, that one I can't say the next one, but I'll say it before.
But after the podcast, you'll tell me.
Yeah, I'll tell you about this other one. But yeah, so he ended up having to move to Mexico because it was so bad. And then the third one, this dude actually lost his leg, and I think both of his legs are one, but like he missed his vein in his foot, and then like his whole leg got infected.
Ooh.
Had to amputate it. Ooh. And these are kids in my neighborhood, like literally the same neighborhood. Like, no, I'm not talking about the neighborhood over, the one on the left and right. The other ones are worse too. You know what I'm saying?
That's insane.
I'm sure you know a couple of people. You know, it was plague in our school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there was a lot of cheese everywhere. I did cheese.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was doing.
That was insane.
I was too much of a pussy to do it the real way.
So it was
whatever.
cheese?
I'm a lady.
Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my apologies, man.
Thank you.
I never did cheese, but I do remember the very first day that I was at Marsh because my class was the first sixth graders that they had there.
Yeah.
The very first day somebody passed, like we were stuck in the auditorium. They were trying to get us all our classes and they were just passing it down. And then they handed it to me and I was like, what the fuck is this? And they were like, it's cheese. I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I just passed it back.
I got caught.
It was available like that.
My parents caught me
First
with it.
day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I wasn't. I never had it on me until I was like older. But when my friend was on it, like around sixth grade, I used to like. He'd be like, "Rudy, can you put this in your pocket? Like they're gonna check me right now." I'll be like, "Fuck, all right." And I put it in my pocket. They grab him. They take him to the office. He'd be all like, in there like nodding off and shit.
Man.
And she was bad, man.
It was bad.
Because when you look back, it looks. It's a different story when you're in it. When you're little, you know?
It took a lot of kids' lives. Fucking especially like around the time you were in middle school.
Yeah.
It took a lot of kids.
Yeah, dude. Like, there were maybe 3 or 4 of the kids in my class, the guys, that would like sit in the back of the class and they'd be like dead, like this, like gone. It was insane.
I almost got in trouble because of that. Because like that was when the symptoms was like you're super sleepy. So the teachers were told like if a kid is sleepy
you have
in
to
your
watch out
class,
for this sleepy kid. Oh my god,
They
all
pulled
of
me
the
out
kids.
once, and I was like, I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah.
I played
I'm
up.
growing.
I stayed up and played Modern Warfare 2 all night.
I'm still growing. I'm sleepy. Fuck.
Yeah, they did that to me at White. I was like, but they really just thought I was on drugs all the time because I was always fucking crazy as hell.
Did you smoke in high school, right?
I did it until like my senior year, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't smoke until my senior year, dude. I tried it once or twice. Like 10th grade, I tried it once, like during the summer. But I was always just too scared. My dad, having my dad at the house always like scared me to get fucking high because
You didn't want to go home and get high.
then one
Or
time
get
I
high,
had
though.
that interaction, you know what I mean? And it was my first time. I was like, fuck, I just got high. My dad's home. He's in the living room. And I just opened the door. I'm like, fuck, I gotta walk across, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Did you make it? Did he know?
I said, hey, dad. And then I just kept going. I went right into my room and locked the door. It's okay, man.
She fucking snitched me out one time, this fucking bitch.
Really? One
But this was after we graduated, so
bitch.
Yeah,
like I
fucking did.
I used to go drive around with my friend and we would smoke like all the time, and then I'd get home like around like fucking 10 or 11 or whatever. And I walked in and I thought everybody was asleep, but my mom was awake, she was awake, and I was just like, oh shit. And then she looked at me, she just looked at my eyes, I was like, and she was like, Ricky's high.
Oh my god!
Just straight up.
She
And
just
then-
wanted,
Okay,
she just
but
wanted
you
to
know
see the
why?
aftermath of that.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't take me out to go party with him.
You had children. You had 2 babies at
So
home. Bitch.
I was 19, 20. I could have still
got
gone
two
out to
babies.
party.
You had 2 babies you got to take care of. You
But
can't
my
take care
older
of
brother
them.
would tell that to my older sister.
And also, she would never fucking take me out when we were in high school
Okay,
together.
that's different.
Right?
You're the
Nah, hell
younger
nah,
kid.
That's not different. He wanted to go when you were in high school, and now things change, and you
Yeah.
don't want to take him.
You
out.
don't want to take me because you thought I was a baby. I didn't want to take you
You got a
because you
taste of
fucking
your
had
own
babies.
medicine.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
On to the next subject.
But that is why I snitched on him.
Yeah. And I never snitched on you.
Yeah.
She always would fucking snitch on me, dude. It's so annoying. Luckily, it was only for like small things. And then also my mom didn't believe her because she was in the living room and then she looked at me and she's like, he's
I
not
would
high.
say that you and I are the same.
What you mean?
Like about how crazy we are.
Really?
Not as bad. I
Whoa.
never was at a mental institution.
Hey, we don't judge.
We're not judging. I'm just stating facts. I've never been there.
You should
But,
go. It's
like-
pretty nice.
The beds are soft.
It's a good vacation.
Dude,
Her vacation is jail. Should be going to jail like a motherfucker. No.
Just fun, man. You get a what? No? Oh, my bad. Don't go to jail, kids.
I've only gone twice.
Got a schedule.
I only
Yeah.
went twice.
You wake up, you feel like you're doing something.
Did
Yeah.
just get
I like it
a
because it's
ticket.
cold. You know,
You
they
can
always
sleep.
keep it super cold.
I love sleeping.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, okay? At that time, I had 2 babies under the age of 2. So I was like, stucky with their fucking shit. And I was like, you know what? A good weekend in jail?
What was this, Lusteric or what?
No, it was fucking Farmer's Branch.
Hey, Farmer's Branch is worse than
Farmer's
Dallas County,
Branch-
to be honest.
Is it?
When I went, I had a ball.
Well, I don't know now, but when I went,
Mhm.
my point of view, they gave me peanut butter jelly sandwich for lunch and breakfast type shit. They gave me a breakfast burrito for breakfast and a PBJ sandwich, the like Lunchable ones that we'd get at fucking
Oh,
field
yeah.
trips.
The little circle.
The little
I
circle
loved
ones.
it.
Yeah,
I
I love those.
loved it.
But no,
But not in jail.
I was
When you go to Lusteric, you don't. When you find, because I went to Farmer's Branch first, I thought this was jail. Then you go to Lusteric, they give you a whole meal. Like
Yeah.
they got, it probably nasty as fuck.
I think
but
it's because I knew that I wasn't gonna I knew I was gonna get out or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like, I got there when I got arrested and I was booked or whatever. I didn't have no shoes on. I was skinnier back then, so I had like a cute like little short like show your booty cheek shorts
oh,
and like a t-shirt. Like it was nighttime. We are about to go to sleep or whatever.
Mhm.
We were just driving around, and like the cop was like, "Oh, I like your toes." I was like, "Thanks." And like they booked me. They brought me in. They gave me chanclas. They gave me a blanket and a book.
They give you a book?
They gave me a book.
They didn't
And
give
when
a
I
shit.
got out of jail, I went and bought the book because I didn't finish it inside because it was good. Loved it.
I got in at
good
Irving.
experience.
I had a good experience.
Irving's assholes, dude. Fuck Irving.
I thought it would be funny to one time. Like, no, I don't think I was fun. I think I was. I don't know at the time. Remember how I told you I was like a bit suicidal at the time? I think I had slipped up and said it once when I was going to Lusteric.
Oof.
And when you do that, they put you in suicide watch.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you do?
I said I was suicidal because I was like, I don't know. I thought they would like it would be a better treatment. They wouldn't send me to something worse. But then I ended up. It was the opposite thing that happened. I ended up getting sent to it. So they don't give you clothes in suicide watch. They give you a paper cloth as like an apron.
Because they don't want you to potentially like hang
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
And then you get to interact with nobody. You're in a cell by yourself.
with yourself, the self that you didn't know you had.
Then the
Oh
only
my
way to get
God.
warm is to take a shower. So you know what happens when you take a shower and you get out to something cold, you get colder, you know?
You get sick.
So I had to fucking like fold. They gave you like those kids. Remember in kindergarten when they had that little 3 foldable little
The mat?
yeah, the mat.
Yeah.
So I had like to fold that shit and oh my God, fucking sleep that way.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's bad. Fuck that's man.
How long were you there for?
On that one, it wasn't too long. It was like 3 days, and they sent me back to like a regular. So I was like for 2 weeks.
That's insane. See, I never did know.
Is
But like personality wise, I would
What do you
say that we're out. Like we're comfortable in a social setting.
I mean, I'm comfortable enough to talk about that stuff. You know what I mean? Because I know that's not like it don't weigh me down. It's not who I am anymore. You
It
know what I'm saying?
happened also.
I love who I am today. To be honest, it's dope. I like knocking out everything that I can in one day. Like all the things I love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to
If I
ask
can.
you, what's your like day like? Like, what's your week like? What do you
I mean,
do?
if I'm not working or
no, like your life.
my life, it's a little
Like, do you
it's
do
wild right now.
chef work throughout the day, and then at night you go do stand up and stuff?
No. I do like side jobs and stuff because I'm really trying to be independent. And like I had a full time, but then like I was like, if I keep focused on a full time, then I'm not gonna give myself time to grow as my own business or who I am type shit. And I actually like this last week it went really well. The first week was a little hard because I didn't have all my machines and stuff. But last week was good. But then it was kind of struggling, to be honest, because it's like I don't want to have to worry about it all the time. So like now I got a interview at some landscaping company that I'm gonna go try out.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually paying really good, and I'm gonna learn something new, like chemicals
Yeah.
and stuff.
And then you
So
can do
then-
your own side work.
And then I'd be able to do all the other stuff after work. To be honest, like nothing should limit you from what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a family right now? Do you have kids or
Nah, I'm
wife?
single. Nah,
You don't have a girlfriend?
Nah.
Don't lie. Do you have a situationship?
I
Do you have a
guess.
sneaky link?
I guess. I mean, if you're single, you got,
So-
like you got somebody you talk to.
I think this is the perfect
I ain't-
time
I
for
don't-
you to like do your shit right now. Like
Yeah, that's why I did.
you don't have
comedy.
any responsibilities really. Like
Nah, not really. Just paying rent.
I
My
mean,
car's paid off.
you're not responsible for another person. So
yeah,
Right now
yeah.
you get to be selfish and like
Yeah,
do
exactly.
everything.
Yeah, but time's ticking, so you can't do it for too long. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting older. I feel the 28 hitting me. You know.
Really? But okay, 28. Like
I don't know. I just feel like I'm
people
maturing.
pop off at 40.
I don't know. I just never really wanted to mature when I was younger. I used to always say it like I don't want to be like older, and then like I'm
Do you
28 and I'm just like I can still be that immature Rudy that everybody loves, but at the same time, like I can still bring it to who I am today. You know.
Yeah, that's badass. We love growth.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the most important thing because, like, for me, I reflect like every year on my birthday. I'm like, okay, where was I last year? Like, what did
Yeah.
I have last year?
Facebook does that shit. Have you had?
Nah, I try not to do anything on Facebook.
No. So Facebook has like memories
Yeah,
where it like
yeah,
brings
yeah.
you back.
Yeah.
And like I look at myself and I'll be like, who the fuck was that guy?
Man, the
That's
only
insane.
ones I get are from like when I first started that Facebook because I had another one like in high school and I deleted it, and then like 3 years later I got it again,
Yeah.
and then I just recently got it. Like last year I got it back just to look at the open mics and shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like I
Because they do that.
Yeah, because I only get memories now from like 7 years ago, 6 years ago.
That's insane.
And it's mostly just like concerts that I went to and be like, oh shit, I remember that. I
Yeah.
went to see Big Crit on Thanksgiving. That was awesome.
Yeah, even with those like memories that I see, I still like think about like how much fun I was having at that time. Like even with like sometimes like I'd have dark like days, but I'd still find something good to come out of that day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
I feel it.
yeah. Let's move away from the dark stuff. Let's start talking about something more like what can we
Okay,
talk about, guys?
who's your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle.
No,
Like
Dave Chappelle.
off the rip,
Oh,
like,
duh.
but that's like a duh thing. Right now, I love what's this dude? I gotta say I love him, and I don't. It's because I've been drinking, but
Damn.
David Luca.
Oh, David Lucas is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that dude is fucking hilarious because I don't know. He's just relatable and like just his jokes are funny. Like he said this one thing where he was like, I was fucking laughing my ass off. I was like, that's so fucking stupid. How do you even think of that? He's like, would it be gay if I fucked a gay dude with a flashlight in his ass?
No.
No. And just what he says, and his roasting is just on point.
Yeah.
Like that shit's funny. Like I did that today. Like I was telling her, I was like, if I were to talk to my whole family could probably do stand-up comedy because they're all fucking hilarious and with all the memories and shit that we have. But like I was interacting with my older sister. My sister's real hood and shit. She's always like, hey, I'm not. That's how she talks. Maybe get your stupid ass out of here. Like shit like that. And she's always been like since we were little. And like she's always loved like black culture. Like she's always pro this. Like I've always loved that shit. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Madea movies.
Oh my god! Can I have her phone number? Can
Yeah,
we
you
be
guys would probably be
friends?
best friends.
Dude, who
to be
is
honest,
she?
she's fucking awesome.
What's her name?
Her name is Karen. She's fucking fun.
I think we would be.
That's probably would. She's fun. She's dope. What was I saying though?
That your sister is
all of them can be-
awesome.
No, before that though. She's
That
alright.
your whole family could probably be comedians.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I was telling her because she talks all hood and shit, and I was like, "Bitch, you sound like you're about to sign up for a Madea movie." And that shit was hilarious. Like she was like fucking stupid. She said I look like the gecko from Monsters Inc.
The gecko. Oh, the purple one? Damn.
Bitch. Then my brother told me like you look like the monster from
It's just all monsters.
He's like you look like the alien from Men in Black. The skinny,
The little cockroach.
cause I got a little beer belly, not too big, but it's there. So yeah, forgot. That's why I work out. But yeah, that shit was funny. I was like, stupid little bitch. How dare you call me that? I'm like, you like E.T. with an overgrown head, ugly ass boy. But yeah, this is like David Lucas is one of my favorite.
David Lucas is funny.
David Lucas is funny. I love I just started watching the Kill Tony stuff not too long ago.
Mm.
I love
Him and Tony going back and forth. That shit's always hilarious.
That's always a good interaction.
He always just calls him gay.
Hans Kim, that dude's hilarious.
He's funny as fuck too.
They have a little like intro for him. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I like his style of stand up because it's like real
he's real
chill.
awkward.
Yeah.
Like, some people get like Ralph Barboza. He's like real quiet. He doesn't have a facial expression. My sister was like, they need to put some cucumbers on his eyes because he looks like he gets no sleep.
I love those.
What?
The
cucumber?
dark circles under his eyes.
Oh, I love
I
Ralph
think
Barboza.
it makes him look so like.
I
are
had-
you okay?
tired.
I'm gonna watch him today. Honestly, he's here live today. If you don't know if you guys know that,
Oh, shit, for real?
it's like 20 at the door, 25 or something like that.
Where at?
It's at the. You guys down to go? It's right here at the Hyena Club.
What
the one right here on
time?
Mockingbird.
What time?
I think it's like 7.
Shit. We got another podcast that we're doing. And we got to go to Sulphur Springs.
Maybe Tony wants to come over here.
Sounds like a fun day.
We'll pay for him
Well, babe.
$20
Yeah.
Who is it?
to see Ralph,
Another comedian, Tony.
I met
the
him.
kill guy.
He wears a kilt and then he has like long curly hair, big beard.
Wait. Say it again. Say it again.
You should meet him. You
His
would
name
like
is
him.
Tony
He's funny.
Cruz.
Tony Cruz.
Yeah, he looks white, but he's like half white, half Mexican. He's got a big
He's
beard.
from here, from Dallas.
Yeah. Well, he's from Sulphur Springs, but he does comedy out here.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I love meeting new comedians.
Yeah.
Like
He's
it's
really
always
cool.
Yeah, I don't know too many to be honest, but for the most part, everybody's pretty cool.
What if? We'll talk after.
Yeah,
What
we'll
time
see.
is it? 7? We'll talk after.
7.
No, the thing.
I was like, oh shit, no. Yeah, it's like 7ish. Yeah, so there's that. At the Hyena
Hyena's
Club,
Dallas?
Mockingbird. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't even know they had one. Like, I just knew the one in Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was telling her my older brother is real passionate about comedy, and that's what like motivates me a lot more because
I'll be right back.
knowing that like that's like it like I told you when I had got drunk that one time, and then afterwards I was like, damn, I kind of like regret how I feel right now because if my older brother was here, he'd be like, what the fuck was that, you know?
Yeah.
And like not only him, like you gotta own it up for yourself too, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like that's just what the reality of it is, man. Like,
Yeah. And you know that he probably would have like checked you on that shit.
yeah, he would
Yeah.
he would have been like, what the hell? I told him about it. He wasn't even that mad. I thought he was gonna be mad. He was like, I already knew you were gonna do that. I was like,
But that was your first time though, or was it your second time?
that was my second time. The first time I did it, but I didn't feel like I had my arm behind my back like this. And they told me that that it looked like I only had one arm.
Yeah, it looks like that right now.
And I was like this. I was like, hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, it looks like you're cut off at the elbow.
Yeah. And he was like, I thought you only had one arm, dude. I was like, oh shit, I guess I'm not gonna do that again.
Do you record your sets?
I do. Yeah, I do. I have like 2 little recordings, but I'm gonna go record myself today. Like I said, I just want to be active because like I stopped for about a week doing comedy, just to give myself to literally like ask myself, do I really want to do this, or am I just doing this because I just want to say I did it, you know?
Yeah.
And but then like I started having like weird dreams where I'm performing in front of people, and like it really was fucking with me throughout my days. Like you need to go and fucking go out there, like fuck.
Like if you're dreaming about it, you got to get up there and do it.
Well, yeah,
but like the weeks that I don't do it, because sometimes I'll go like a week or 2 without doing it. Like I can tell like that week sucks. Like it feels different.
Yeah, because
even if it's not like doing a show or anything, just going out and doing open mics, I'm just like, oh, cool. Like,
because you know how it is, bro. Writing jokes isn't fucking easy, dude.
Yeah,
like you got to sit there and write. You know what I'm saying? And
I actually don't do it like that.
Really? How do you do your math?
You write?
Yeah.
The thing that I do is, or that I have been doing lately, is like I'll listen to my set because I'll like record the audio of it, and then I'll pick out the jokes that actually hit. So now on my notes, I have like one big note on my phone that just has all the jokes that I've like ever thought of, and then I have a separate one where it's like, this is the sets that I want to do, that I know I can do like 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here, shit like that.
Okay.
Like I've been separating it now, because before I just used to do like all my jokes are on this note. But now I've got to actually like put them together, like see what actually flows together.
Like a set list.
Yes.
Because you've been doing it for a while now, like a year now.
Almost a year.
Yeah, almost.
I just found out actually through another comedian, Jamie Jakes. He had this really cool open mic on Tuesdays at Green Gator. I think we talked about it. You'd gone before, no? Green Gator? No,
never heard of that. Green Gator.
They probably shut it
But
down.
you're showing me like some. Honestly, you're a great like source for it. To be honest, if I were to ask anybody about things, I think I feel comfortable asking you. I know, I know you're not like a dickhead like most people, but
He is a dickhead.
Is he?
Only to you.
I think his own sin. His own way.
Only to you.
Only to you.
That's because you're a stupid bitch. Maybe try not being a stupid bitch and I won't be a dickhead. You ever think about that? Anyway, Rudy.
Anyways, back to the topic.
I apologize for that outburst.
To me.
No, I'm mean to my sister, so I feel them.
I don't know. It feels homey.
Homie. But yeah, man.
Feels like we're watching a soccer game. Our parents around. We're on the couch just talking shit.
That's the best thing about like the scene here in Dallas, is that everybody really wants like everybody to succeed, you know?
Yeah. No, in a sense, because it depends on what world you're looking at it. Because I don't know about now, but when I used to make music, it felt real different. Like
I'm talking about comedy, just like specifically.
But yeah, we're talking comedy. Most definitely, I felt nothing but support, love. Like
you know, and you've met a lot of our friends. I say our friends because they are my friends.
A couple.
Dante's my friend.
Dante's awesome.
Munchie's my friend.
I met Munchie sort of, but he's cool people.
Tony's my friend. All the guys, Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie.
TJ, I met him before.
TJ's awesome.
TJ.
And
Bill, can't forget about Bill.
There's this dude that you guys had on this podcast. No, I don't say the joke because I told him that's what he looks like. I was like, you look confusing, bro. You look Indian and black at the same time. I don't know what to call
Sean.
you. Is that his name?
Sean.
He's cool people though.
It's either Sean or Theben.
Yeah.
We had went on. I think it might be Theben. We had went to.
I love Theben.
We had went to. I went to that Backdoor Comedy Club, and that's when I met him, and I met a couple other guys, and then he was like, "Let's go up there and sing a song together, like karaoke."
Oh yeah, because they have it in the other room.
Yeah, and then we were like, I was like, "Fuck it," and then we did like Teenage Dream or some shit
Katy
like
Perry?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was horrible though, because I didn't even know the lyrics all the way. I should have picked something that would have like made more sense. Yeah,
I love the dedication.
Cool. What's his name?
Sean K.
It's either Sean K or Theben.
Yeah, it's Theben.
Yeah. Theben's cool, man.
Good dude. Yeah.
Yeah, Theben's cool. He's nice. Loved him. He's a teddy bear. I feel like, can I hug you? Is that weird?
He is
I
a
wanted
teddy
to
bear.
hug him, but obviously I know my boundaries.
A Theben.
Yeah.
I feel you.
He's nice.
Yeah, he's awesome. He had this one fucking joke that I'm trying to remember that made me laugh so fucking hard.
With him?
The last time that he did an open mic, he tried a new
his
joke.
open mic. I met him outside of after like it's because we were all in and out and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like I stepped out because I had met this dude on crutches. I don't want to mess his name up. I'm just gonna show you his Instagram.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah, he's a comedian. I was gonna say you guys should bring this dude up here sometime. I was gonna invite him sometime, but
Might be Dan.
let me show you real quick.
Yeah, anybody can come on.
Anybody with crutches. Although the stairs might be tough.
All right.
There are stairs in our
Yeah.
studio.
In my apartment.
Ricky,
We need
I'm gonna
a
cut that out.
we need to get at least like a shack under the bridge or something.
Yeah, it sounds
I gotta
good.
stop bringing strangers to like everybody in the comedy
Manual.
community. Manual
Everybody in the comedy community has seen you.
knows where I live, knows where I sleep.
Bad connection right here.
It's cool. I got some phone.
You seen this guy?
So do.
It's one of the first dudes I met, like doing like the second dude I met on like doing comedy and stuff. Dude, real
I
nice,
think-
humble,
Right.
cool dude.
Oh, I do know this dude, but
You do?
I knew him from like when I had first started doing comedy.
Oh, okay.
Does he have an accent?
Yeah, he's African. Yeah. He's fucking funny as shit.
I like his delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like real slow, and then he starts building it up as he says the punchline. It's really funny.
I love that dude. He I met him and like I told him like, hey man, this is like my second time doing comedy. Like
Did you go by yourself or did
Every
you go
time.
with somebody?
by myself?
Was it weird going somewhere by yourself, not knowing?
That when I really want to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
What made you want to do it? Were you just like one day, fuck it, I'm gonna try this,
sort of.
or did you
Like
think
me and my
about
brother
it?
were talking about it, and then like he was telling me about like kind of like a little bit about Kid Tony, and I hate to be kind of that guy to be like, oh, Kid Tony kind of influenced me, but like
Mhm.
yeah, like I seen like, well, these niggas could do 1 minute of it, like
Yeah.
like shit, like I want to see if I could try doing comedy, and then he was like, well, yeah, you should go try it, like if you think you can do it, like, and then he kind of set it up for me to, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
Your brother?
and my older brother, and then.
Did he like find somewhere for you to do it, or?
Nah, he just recommended Kid Tony. I don't think he even knew that I was gonna end up trying to do it,
Mm-hmm.
because
You
then he
went?
Wait, no, not to Kill Tony. No.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just saw it always all the time. But I'm saying I went to my first open mic
okay,
without
okay,
even
okay.
like. I never really mentioned it. I was just like, I'm gonna go do open mic, and then I told him
Yeah.
about it, and he was like, "What the fuck? What jokes do you have?" And I told him my jokes, and he was like, "That's not bad." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, so that kind of like influenced me a little bit. But after that, like I started realizing like it's really all on me. Like especially like sitting down and writing
Yeah.
and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I kind of went through that phase of like a week of like, do I really want to do this, or is it just something I wanted to say I did? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I told you, I had some wild dreams where I felt like I was performing, and then I was like, yeah, I need to stop sitting around and feeling self-pity for myself, because when I'm really passionate about one thing, like that, like kind of like rules what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
In my mood, like you said, you feel the difference
Yeah.
when you take a week or two off.
Yeah, I hate it, but then also like if I've done it a couple times where I do it for like a long stretch of time, and then like it feels like mundane, so I'll take a week off and then I go back, and like it makes me like if I take that week off, it makes me a little nervous to get back on stage. But I like that feeling, you know, because it's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like I'm doing something that scares me, like I'm doing something that pushes, like
Because you say you would get comfortable type shit.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then also there was like a little stretch of time where I was kind of just doing the same stuff. Where I was like, I haven't really written anything.
New.
So I took that week off and then I wrote a little bit
That's
and
what
then I went
happened to me.
back.
Yeah. I was like, I only have like X amount of jokes. I need to
Yeah.
come out with more.
I will say that I write a lot of stuff. Most of the stuff that hits, I write it like right before I go on stage. Like this past Thursday, I wrote a joke about how I think like man caves. So like I wrote it like as I was about to go on, and then I went on and did it, and that like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it actually hit.
Yeah,
It was at Reno's. Anthony runs that show.
yeah.
I remember I was at that McKinney spot. I was like, dang, I hope you would watch my set, but you had just left. I was like, damn, he had just left.
I wanted to stay, but I had to be at work early the next
Oh.
morning. That's the only thing that sucks. I'm trying to get a new job to where like I can work overnights,
Okay.
or to where I just found one that's like 10 to 6, which is like fucking perfect because I can stay later at open
Yeah.
mics
I get what you're saying.
because I can just wake up at like 9 and then go to work, you know.
Yeah.
And then 6 o'clock I can just go straight from work to the open mic. So really
There's-
hoping I get that.
There was some guy named Seabass that was performing on. He was a comedian. I never met the dude,
hmm
but I had came up with a joke right then and there because I was like, oh, his name's Seabass. I thought of Dumb and Dumber. You guys ever kick his ass, Seabass?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, my haircut kind of looks like Lloyd Christmas, which is like the main character of Jim Carrey. And I got chipped my tooth not so long ago, so like I was like, this is perfect. So
You really worked for that role.
I went up there and I was like, yeah, a lot of people would say I look like Lloyd Christmas from fucking
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. And
The stars
fucking
aligned.
I hear
Seabass?
no, your homie
Dante?
no, the other one.
Munchies?
I just hear him crack up like in the I see him like he like does like a big ass laugh and I was like, oh cool, like
Yeah.
cause making like jokes about like newer shit, like only a certain amount of people get it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool because it was like my first little like improv or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, kick his ass, yeah, da, da, da. And then I was like, all right, anyways, let's get to my jokes.
That was the night that biker club was there, right?
That's one of the guys' names was Seabass.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
He was the one in the club, yeah.
Yeah, that's the dude.
Yeah, dude, that biker club was cool. I went up there and I told him I was gonna get my motorcycle license. I was like, what? Yeah, I was like, what should I get, a Harley or a Honda? And then one was like, oh, get a Honda, it's reliable. And then one was like, oh, okay, so Honda over Harley. And then one of them in the back goes, yeah, you should drive a Honda. And then they all laugh, and I'm just like, all right, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. So I don't know if you insulted me or not.
Yeah, you're like, whatever, moving on. Yeah, so what was I saying? Damn,
They were cool. They were cool
they
people.
were cool. Oh, this dude, like after I went, there was a Korean dude. I had made a Korean joke. And he was like, oh, I see you guys making Korean jokes. That's dope. Like original. It's like, whoa, what do we got over here? He was like, it looks like Son of Anarchy's ordered from Wish. And I was like, oh my god. And he just fucking ripped those dudes.
Yeah, dude. I like going to Comedy Arena. It's fun, but you got to get there.
Kevin's a dope dude.
Yeah, Kevin's awesome. We've had him on too.
Oh, okay, yeah, I seen that. I didn't watch that one, but I seen it.
Kevin,
I met him.
he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I met him once.
He just had a baby.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Yeah, I know he had a baby. That's what because I think I had seen him make a joke about something like. Is it?
Yeah.
He doesn't have just one, right? He has.
Yeah, no, he has just.
Oh, okay.
This is his first, yeah.
his
Okay.
first.
She was just born like last month.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I think he was at the comedy club. I think he made a joke about it or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Comedy
cool.
Arena.
And from what people are saying, like they like the way that it runs.
I
like it.
It was like right after my set, I was like, I really appreciate, you having me a part of this, and I like being a part of like this because it's like the beginning of everything, and we're all just kind of like seeing it as we grow. You know,
Where's the Comedy Arena?
McKinney.
That far?
120. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you prefer to have them here in Addison? Like, do
Well,
you
there's
think-
3 in Addison.
Yeah, right.
We got TK's, which is like down
I
the
just heard
road.
about.
Yeah, it's down the road. And they have an open mic on Tuesdays and today on Sunday. I think it's about to start.
TK's?
Yeah, TK's.
Really?
Yeah. It's going on right now. I think it starts at 2. I'm pretty sure it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need to know this stuff for next time.
Yeah. You could probably still go and just sign up because it's an open list. They'll do it as long as it goes.
I mean, I'm down because then I also wanted to sign up for the Addison Improv one right after.
Yeah.
I think I can
And then-
get it both.
The improv is on Sunday.
Addison Improv.
Yeah, Addison Improv. And then George has Stadium on Mondays and Wednesdays.
George, what's his last name?
George Red.
George Red speaks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
know.
dude named Diego. You ever heard of this dude?
What's his last name?
I don't know. His Instagram is kind of like it's like Diego666 or some shit like
What
that.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't want to know that.
Dirty
man.
D?
Not like not the bad dude, but
Is it Dirty D? The dude with the leather face mask?
nah. I just know that he opened for us, and then that's not that important. But yeah, that
So-
was like one of the first hosts that I remember.
So what
I think
you were
I think he followed us.
Yeah. You were saying on Wednesdays you can't find one, right?
Yeah, I can't find on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Well, now you told me one of Tuesday, but yeah, like Wednesdays. I would love to find an open mic for every day,
Mhm.
and then like so that way, like at least I'm making at least 1 to 2 new jokes every day,
Yeah.
and just pushing with it, and see how that goes.
I don't go out on Tuesdays anymore because that was the day where I was kind of like, like there's some good mics, but they're kind of far out.
Yeah,
Like George's, he runs Will Call in Deep Ellum. But you got to pay for parking, and I'm just kind of like, driving over there to just perform in front of like the comedians that are there to perform.
yeah, because that's sometimes what it is.
Yeah. But then it's still fun. Like sometimes it's fun, but then sometimes it's like hit or miss. You know, sometimes it's like 5 people there, and you're just like fuck.
Yeah.
You know. So then Wednesdays.
I feel like Deep Ellum, that place would be hard. Like, are there a lot of open mics there?
Yes.
Because that's hard to go to.
On Thursdays, there's 2. No, actually, there's like 5. But on Thursdays, there's Cheap Steaks that Noah Shark runs, and he starts like at 9:30. And then there's Reno's that Anthony's running now, but I think Noah used to run, which that starts like at 8 or 8:30, one of those 2. And they're like down the street from each other. They're right on.
And what days are those again?
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Reno's is cool because it's like a punk rock bar.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really cool. And they have it like in the back, and then all the comedians.
Because Thursdays is Backdoor Comedy Club. They have open mic there on Thursdays.
Where is that at?
It's like
Garland, Richardson.
Richardson. It's like right off 75 and something.
Yeah.
There, but yeah.
What are the like best ones?
The best
ones
ones
we've ever asked. Yeah.
I don't think there's like a best one. I think it's just really on like who's all popping up. But I don't know.
I think the best one, the best one, just in terms of like how many people that aren't comedians that just want to see comedy go, is probably Comedy Arena. Because even when you're there fairly late, like you're not last on the list, but like if you're like further down on the list, there's still like a decent audience there.
People.
That's how my interaction was. Yeah, there was like at least like a good amount of people that weren't comedy.
Yeah, you saw it. It was packed.
Yeah, it was in the beginning. I wish I would have gone like when it first. I got there a little late, but I still got to perform.
You gotta get there
was
like
that the day that they had that long ass line? Was it like a week or 2?
Oh, did you? Yeah, I think I had posted that. No, that was like 3 weeks ago.
What was the first time it started? I think, wasn't it?
I think it was the second time, because the first time I actually ended up going up pretty early.
I saw that line. Whatever time it was insane. It was like door.
It was like 6:50. And they technically they're supposed to open the doors at 7, but for the comedians they open them at like 6:30. So everybody gets there at 6:30 and signs up.
People want to sign up early. So
yeah,
they could be one of the first ones.
Yeah,
I felt a little intimidated because a lot of people they knew what the fuck they were doing. You know, like, even when I seen you up there, you just like it was my first time like performing or feeling like I was going to perform in front of. It was more people than I had.
Ever performed?
Yeah. That's another good thing is like there's a bunch of different people, so like you can really actually gauge like how your jokes are gonna hit, because it's not just comedians just waiting to go up.
It wasn't too bright up there either. Like I've been to somewhere it's like fuck.
Yeah, that's how I felt my first time at what's it called, Backdoor, because that was the very first open mic that I ever did, and the lights were blinding, like fully blinding me, and I did choir in high school. And it just brought me right back to that. I was like, oh shit, I forgot you can't. Then I hadn't been on stage since then. So I was like, fuck, I forgot you can't see dick up here.
Yeah, that's how it is. Because like then you want to see your crowd, but it's like
you want to see the reaction.
Bright. Yeah,
reaction.
But you want to. Yeah, you want to see how
just like
people.
The first like couple.
But I did like about the Comedy Arena is that you can see the people. You can interact with the people in front of you if you want.
And everybody's so close. They're like, it's like if the stage is like right here. Friggin' the closest chair is like right there, like right in front of you.
Oh damn!
Yeah, like I could assault somebody if I wanted to. Just
is that the bad?
Yeah, you go.
Real quick.
That's insane.
Oh, I completely forgot to tell you. Thursday, I saw Sean, and he really wants us to go out to the library in Fort Worth on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Can you do Tuesdays?
What are we doing Wednesday? I forgot.
We're doing something Wednesday?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're going to that podcast meetup that I told you about.
What the fuck? You never told me about this.
So don't come over here from work. You stay in Fort Worth. It starts at 6.
What the fuck are you talking about? You never told me about that.
Open your phone. I gotta show you the thing.
You never told me about that.
Yes, I did.
No, you fucking didn't.
It's a picture. It was a picture with a blue background and red text.
Text message? You texted it to me?
I don't know. Well, whatever. Next Wednesday, you better stay your ass in Fort Worth because I already told them we're coming.
I don't have anything, dude.
You dick.
Is it a text message or what is it?
I don't know. Look for both. And you were like, yeah, okay, let's go.
I guarantee you I
swear to fuck.
Did you send me on the Chismes Instagram or your
Probably.
Instagram?
Look.
You're infuriating.
We got an event to go to on Wednesday and he completely forgot that I told him
podcast
about
and what's it about?
Dick. You dick.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. I just realized why this didn't fucking.
Why?
Because
regardless, you said okay.
No, I didn't.
Bet.
You want to know what I actually said?
What?
I said, "Can you go?" ? And then you never replied. I asked you that because it's on a Wednesday and I know you can't do shit during the week. You stupid fucking bitch. Worthless. That's why mom likes me more.
It's so true.
That's not why.
Okay.
It's because I'm perfect.
It's a little more deeper than
Right.
that.
Okay, but we're going. You don't plan nothing for Wednesday.
Yeah,
I already fucking told them we're going.
It's some podcast event.
It's a podcast event. It's local podcast meetup. I'm gonna post it tomorrow, and whoever watches us can go and meet us there.
I want to go to more podcasts.
And we're gonna meet. Yeah, you should go. And we're gonna meet.
Ooh, you can do Dante's and Munchies. That one's fun.
Yeah.
It's called the Gypsy and the Hippie.
No, not before me.
I know. I follow them.
Yeah.
I haven't, like, I see they have some on Spotify, but...
I don't think they have YouTube.
No, they don't have
Yeah.
video.
They don't have video.
I think the
yet.
second, because they're doing seasons.
Yeah.
So the second season that's coming out
You guys
this week.
invited both of them here, like, together before?
Not together,
No.
not yet.
I was going to say, you
It's
guys,
in the
that'd probably be
works.
fun. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
booked up through June,
That's good.
so
Yeah.
it's July that we'd have to do something. But
Can I ask if anybody knew that
that's coming on?
I don't
Yeah.
even know who's coming on.
Yeah, we have 2 people that we already recorded that.
that you guys have... How many people have you guys, like, booked for this next, like, until...
We've got episodes up until
The 28th, we don't have anyone because we have an
How many
event to
people?
go to.
like 6, 7, 8?
all of June, so that's 4. And then we've already got 2 episodes in the tank,
Yeah.
so that's 6.
Yeah, we have 6 right now.
Yeah, so we're booked up through May and through June.
June.
That's good, man.
What the fuck are we having on in
You guys are
June?
giving platforms. This is fucking dope, man.
That's what we're trying to do, man.
This is fucking awesome. I hope it, like...
Dude,
It
well,
will-
Oh,
better.
we got this artist from Web Chapel that's coming through.
yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
A fellow web Chilean?
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
Chilean?
say that now. Yes. Is that the term? I don't know. I'm
Now
gonna
it
say
is.
it now. Now it is.
Fucking name right now.
Yes, she's
Web Chapel on them.
hell yeah, she's from there, and so what she
Learn
did.
that. We've learned this.
I know, right? Web don't cook. No.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have her. She's like a really good artist, like a local
Who's
artist.
this again?
Her name is Nora, and so she had her art is she goes and takes pictures of the hood, and then she cuts out family pictures that she'll like. I think she scans them. I don't know. She probably cuts the original picture, but you know, from your childhood and stuff, and she plasters that childhood picture on top of the picture in Web Chapel, and it's kind of like her showing her memories in certain areas of the hood
I gotta see it.
where she grew up. I'll share the profile with
Show me
you.
after. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk to her next week, and I'm so excited, dude.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So fun because she
Yeah, I have
just
a lot to talk about.
just had an exhibit. I think it was maybe last month or a couple weeks ago, probably further than that. But she just had her exhibit, and like I was like, damn, like, and I had been wanting to book her on for the longest,
Mhm.
but I was so intimidated to talk to her and reach out to her. But I
She
finally,
reached out?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, no, yeah, we
Y'all
booked.
gonna get a lot of people on here though.
Hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ever since we started having guests, we've had one. I think there's only been 1 week where we haven't had somebody since like the beginning of the year.
yeah,
And
like,
even last year, I think. Right?
yeah, and I have a lot of people reaching out, so it's cool. Like, cause I think for me,
I get any empty spots. Y'all can fill me in with it.
yeah,
I could bring a guest or something. That'd be fun.
100.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Whatever. We just never know what's gonna pop off nowadays. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotta get y'all's people in though. Like for
Mhm.
sure.
yeah. So
Yeah, we've had rappers on. We've
anyone
had,
is fair
musicians.
game. Anyone is fair game. You never know what's gonna pop off.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you guys said. That's what y'all's little header is like. You know, upcoming talent.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
That's what we're trying to do. Is we're just trying to get like local Dallas,
Yeah.
like anything, like artists, musicians, comedians, terrorist groups.
My goal is to get them on when they're new and fresh, and they give us all the tea, and then we're the first ones that had the tea. Like probably after this podcast, you're not gonna tell anybody else you were in a mental institution, right?
Oh, I'll say it again.
I'll say that shit on stage tomorrow.
For
What
real.
the fuck?
I'm actually gonna go say tonight.
Well, whatever. We
It's a
have it
fucking funny
recorded,
story.
It
and
is.
we're the first to have it recorded.
It's a lot. Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, hey.
Recorded.
On Mondays, another good open mic to go to is Canucks. It's in Louisville. It's a bar that's connected to the Red Roof Inn.
And where?
in Louisville. It's off of 121, I believe.
What day is it?
Monday. It starts at 9:30, 10, somewhere around there at night.
What about Wednesday? He said he can't find anything for Wednesday.
Wednesday, you got Life's Good, which is it's fun. It's close to Hyenas.
Okay.
And then they don't have TKs anymore, but they do have right here in Addison. They have that stadium. George is running that now, and that's fairly new. I think it's like barely less than a month or something like that.
And shout out to Stadium because my best friend is the general manager there.
I still haven't seen her there.
I think she works days.
Text me that
Probably.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got you.
Bad memory.
And then I'll send you the list that they have too, because there's like a whole spreadsheet where they have all the days and all the open mics that go on that day.
Okay.
See, that is so organized.
Yeah, because I had found that one, like, but I feel like it only gave me so much. And then now that you're telling me all these other ones, like, I'm sure there's a bigger list. You know what I'm saying?
Stadium is new. That one's like probably within the last month that it started. I think this is probably like the 4th week that it's going on. That one was fun. And then Hyenas, obviously, but I don't go to Hyenas just because it's like super late.
Oh, yeah.
And the times that I've gone, I've only ever gone on like at 1 a.m. And it's for like...
You stayed till that time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's only like performing to 3 people that are waiting to go on. So I'm just like, fuck. This sucks.
Yeah. It has to be worth it.
Sort of.
Right?
Sort of, but then also I'm like, everybody, like all comedians did this shit, so I should do it too.
That's true. Pay your dues.
Pay your dues.
Dude.
Yeah. Canucks is cool because it's kind of like, it's like a, sort of like a rough bar because everybody there heckles you. Yeah, there's people that are drunk at the bar and they're just like, shut the fuck up, you're not fucking funny. And I'm just like, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah. Noah, this guy Noah, that's really cool. Noah Shark Robinson, he runs that. And he's got a lot of open mics that he runs.
Noah Shark.
Noah, you keep saying his name.
He's funny.
We need to get him on.
Yeah, I follow that guy. Wait, no. Never mind. I think I have this guy confused with someone else.
I didn't ask him on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The way that he
runs. Dr. Jamie Jakes. You guys ever met that guy?
Yeah, Jamie's awesome.
Yeah.
We
I met him that
He's
night.
got a new one coming, a new open mic on June 2nd. I just can't remember where the place is, or I don't think he's announced where the place is yet, because he's the one that ran Green Gator in Irving. But then
I remember that.
I just remember getting off stage that night and he was like, hey, bro. Like, and I felt really like, damn, like I did all right, you know? And he was like, hey, bro, that was real good, bro. And I was like, damn, like I felt good because I was like, this guy's
I
actually a
love how
comedian.
positive it is.
Yeah.
I
nice out
love
here.
it. It's nice out here in these streets.
But it isn't always sunny. You get your asshole comedians that you see that have been doing this for like years. And I'm like, you're probably just grumpy because you've been doing it for like 11 years. But then I can't discredit people either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, because
sometimes I'm like,
they've had to like deal with their own shit like coming up, you know. So
Yeah,
they're just
most
kind of like, fuck everybody else. Like I've been doing this shit for 10 years. Like I'm paid my dues already. I don't need to deal with this shit.
yeah.
And then we're just here like, we're just happy to have stage time.
Yeah,
we're just happy we're here.
We're just trying to figure it out. See?
Y'all gonna be grumpy in 10 years.
For real.
Talking about I paid my dues.
Fuck these stupid ass kids trying to do comedy. They're just doing TikTok dances up there. Fuck this.
Yeah, this dude got fucking mad because that dude did the American flag, I mean the Pledge of Allegiance,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I get it, but you know what I mean, there's a lot of kids just
You
trying to figure
liked
it out.
it, huh?
Yeah.
If it's funny, it's funny.
No, I'm talking about
The
this.
drink.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the Pledge of Allegiance. I was like, yeah.
The orange one is good.
No, I didn't like the Pledge of Allegiance. It was horrible.
Pledge of Allegiance sucks.
I let him do his thing, but damn, man.
Yeah.
I like the
Because he
Texas.
didn't do anything afterwards. I thought he was gonna like deliver. It was good. Like, I just wish he would have like
Made it funnier.
Off with someone, yeah, something funny. But whatever, it was cool. What the other guy doing it?
I guess
Yeah, it's about that time. We've
it's
been talking
about
for a while.
that time, brother.
can't think of
I'm
more topics.
drunk.
Yeah, we're getting close to 2 hours.
I'm tipsy, brother.
Really? Wow. I want to come back next time, but with more like have some topics that I could talk about or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Come on, whenever.
That'd be whenever. You know what I'm saying?
So what stand-ups do you go to right now? Oh, sorry.
I go to Addison Improv. I go to Backdoor Comedy Club. I go to
Buzz Brews.
Buzz Brews Monday, and then Comedy Arena. I want to go there more. I've gone once. I need to go back out there more. was having some issues with my car, so I couldn't make it to a lot of things too.
You were telling me what kind of car did you have?
Yeah, I got a 2001 Honda Accord, and it came with no door handles when I
Nice.
bought it. Bought it for $1,500, and then like a weekend, I missed the rearview mirror. Like they fucking hit my rearview mirror, but yeah. Anyways,
Shit.
but yeah, so there, and then like I'm just figuring out more as Ricky's been telling me. So hopefully I can come out to those open mics, meet some more people and stuff. You know what I mean? I would just
Cool.
it's the beginning of it all.
Dude, we're gonna have you on again. That was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, dude.
Homie,
We'll have you on after doing a couple months more stand up.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
You'll have a lot more stories.
I got a lot. Even like
He's so tired. He's 28 and tired.
I'm tired. I'm tired. It's a long day, and I still got a longer day after this. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for this episode. Make sure to follow Rudy at.
It's trap_chef_Rudy.
That.
Trap Chef Rudy.
Oh, and check out his meal planning. He does meal planning too, right? Meal
preps.
prepping.
Yes, ma'am.
He does meal prepping, so hit him up for his
Personal
meal preps.
chef.
They look good as fuck on the fucking thing. You should have brought us samples.
Shut up.
Next time.
We'll cook right now.
And that's gonna be it for this week's podcast. Make sure to tune in next week. See you. Bye.